Damn, MZ, that was super quick. Yay! Why is it not connecting to the modem? That's what I want to know. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Just plug that in. Good afternoon, MZ. Super. Oh, Mr. Pole, he's straight in there. Hello, Mr. Pole. Good to see you, mate. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Does that mean you're part of the Naughty gang? Naughty gang, let's go. Oi, oi. Why is TTS not doing anything? That's definitely working earlier. Yeah, TTS is on. I'm going to restart the app. What's going on? Evening or whatever. God, Judy's got no patience today. Evening or whatever. Is it time for Tim Hortons? It's not, no. Okay. Let's do a TTS check.
MRPO
there we go.
Happened me too. I had to restart my phone yesterday. Even restarting the app didn't work.
Oh, really?
Says at Julian620 yes.
Just so you know, Mr. Pole, so a lot of people don't know this, so you might know this, so I might be teaching you to suck eggs. But when you close the app like this and do that, it doesn't actually close the app. You have to go down, and then where it's going in the background, you have to do stop service like that. I don't know, maybe you knew already, but like, yeah, the app's designed so you can't close it the normal way. You have to do that extra thing. But yeah, sorry if I'm teaching you to suck eggs, but I didn't know that straight away. So maybe I've helped you out. Maybe you're just thinking, I already knew that, mate. Shut up, Stevie. But either way.
How's it going, boss? MRPOL says, oh, thanks. I didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know that. Whew, thank God for that.
620 says, I didn't know, Stevie. Thank you. I have an iPhone though.
Yeah, I didn't realise that, but yeah, you can't just swipe it away. It actually still keeps it open. You have to actually look for it and click stop service. Just the way it's designed, obviously, which is a good thing.
Says, how's the neck today?
It's actually better. Not 100%, but I've got full movement now. That way hurts a little bit. I reckon I could probably do star jumps though, so we'll keep the star jumps in. How's it going, Waddlin?
Says, what app was Fathom?
That is Stream Buddy. It's what most of us streamers use. Whoop, so we can see our alerts, TTS, you see chat, all the rest of it.
Says, how did you sleep?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Trouble does gaming says, hey Stevie, hey all.
Trouble, how's it going? All right, let's put TTS there. As you can see, it's more zoomed in than usual because I've actually lost.
Commander Coda says hi at Yemzi.
I've lost the camera lens. I say I've lost it. I'm pretty sure it fell down with the phone yesterday. You know when the phone fell down.
Waddlin says, do all IRL streamers need at least 3 phones?
No, I don't know other streamers set up, but yeah, I have my streaming phone, my chat phone,
it's Jobo says,
and my phone.
Babe.
How's it going, Hobo? So yeah, I have 3 phones when I'm streaming. Right, we're just gonna go through this dead spot that we seem to go through every time. So I won't start chatting until we get through it. Hasn't started yet, doesn't it, like it?
Commander Coda says, what's the Olin today? Commander Coda says plan.
The Olin today. That's a good question. So the Olin, we're still in that dodgy spot. Normally around now, the stream starts to fix itself. Anyway, yeah, so what was I saying before? I can't remember now. Mine's gone blank. What was I saying? Does anyone want to remind me what I was talking about? No idea. No idea. But the OLAN today
says, hey, Commander Coda.
is to basically put the bed up properly. Although I haven't, I haven't got the bloody nuts and bolts. They're not going to arrive till tonight, so I couldn't even wait for them. I was kind of hoping they'd be here by now. I'm just waiting for these nuts and bolts to arrive so we can attach the plate to the,
says about the
beams.
Phones.
Was it about the free phones? Was it on something else? Well, anyway, yeah, I have free phones. I mean, that's all there was to that. Literally can't remember. Couldn't have been that important.
Joseph Bell 12 says, hello, beautiful people.
Hello, Joseph Bell. Good to see you, mate. By the way, how many sub points are we on the Partner Plus? Does anyone know? Because I wouldn't mind for our first full month, let's say. I've got a really bunged up nose. Our first full month, I wouldn't mind getting to 50, yeah. If I can get to 50 on my first month.
Joseph Bell 12 says, sun's out, blimey. Commander Coda says, you seen Bolt. Lol.
You seen Bolt? Huh? Is that just me, the way I'm talking?
Detrix says, good morning.
Am I talking in scattered sentences? I do that sometimes. When I watch some of my VOD back, I think, why do people watch my content? Like, half the time I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, yesterday I had the phone up there, and the
Yemzi says that's why.
I had the camera lens sitting on the phone, and then the stream phone fell. I didn't realise because the camera lens was actually to the side. It must have knocked it. I couldn't find it anywhere.
Good question.
So the photo lens. Oh my god, the camera lens is potentially smashed to pieces somewhere in there. I still haven't found it, so I might need to get a new camera lens. I forgot how often, as a streamer, this is the other thing that people don't realise. How's it going, Detrix? All the little bits that cost you. I remember when I was on the live view in the Bella box, the amount of HDMI cables I got through, and USB cables I'd break, and you just end up breaking the odd thing all the time. I feel really bunged up. And yeah, you kind of forget about that. When I went back to real casual streaming, and then I was like, oh yeah, I've only got my SIM card costs, maybe server costs, and it's like, that's it. But then when you get into full-time streaming, then you realise there's all the other things, like the things you break. We're not heading to Timmy's. I don't feel fit. How's it going, Soul Smoke? Good to see you, mate. But yeah, I know that the sun's out now and it looks like a really nice day, but earlier on in the day, it was raining quite bad. But also, I needed to get YouTube edits done because I'm that far behind that there wasn't a video coming out. So there wasn't a video coming out, and I literally finished it. I think it was late, but I think it was late by like 1 minute because I messed something up. So the video actually came out with like 2 minutes past 3. But anyway, it's out. At least it's out.
Gwenny Gwen says good morning.
Morning, Gwenny.
Says you're getting some of Timmy's bits. Soul Smoke says
I'm not, no.
I took the dog out for a wee and it's like Shrek Swamp.
Is it? Damn. It's quite funny because it's like a beautiful sunny day,
Yancy
but
says good job on that.
obviously this morning because of the rain, I suppose that swamped it all up. Yeah, and I've got so I got another video that is scheduled tomorrow as well. I thought, I mean, I guess it gave me a bit of a kick up the arse, but
what's the plan today, Steed?
I thought I only had one, but I actually already had one on my phone that I did. So it wasn't as mad panic as I thought. So I actually have 2 scheduled. So I have one scheduled for tomorrow.
Yemzi says I need to get on with the thumbnails.
MZ, you know the funny thing is, right, is yesterday's video, I mean, part of it was probably because of the 8 minutes, because it was a long video, but the thumbnail performed really well when it was just a picture from the stream. So I don't know what's going on there. But it got like a higher than usual click rate. So I was like, huh? So I honestly don't know. But it was quite a good little screenshot.
Good to see you're back from holiday.
Yeah, that's it, mate. That is it. Give me a holiday now. Well, we might get a holiday.
Yemzi says him strange.
We haven't hit any of the goals yet, so I could go on a holiday. I might book a week away somewhere like Mallorca.
Check out 170 says hello peeps. Check out 170 says holiday. Check out 170 says nice.
Nah, I'm capping. Nah, all my money's going into building this home first.
Gwenny Gwen says cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100.
Oh, Gwenny, you rascal!
Yemzi says, oh no, I can't do any goals today. RJPSG says you've been live 12 minutes and no Discord notification yet. I wouldn't worry about the goals yet, mate. Hunter Demons says, hey.
How's it going, Hunter Demons?
RJPSG says, oh, there we go. Yemzi says,
Thank you, Gwenny, for the 700 bits. Do we have a mod to do the wheel spin? Okay, well there's that. Where's the tension, chat? You do this almost every stream. You don't let any bit of build up tension.
RJPSG says double spin, double
Nah,
time.
you're joking me. There's no way it lands on double spin, double time. You're capping. Yeah, you're definitely capping.
Mysterious Malteser says what's up.
Hello, Amanda. If there was no mods that did the spin, would you be able to do a spin, please, Amanda? I don't think anyone's done a spin, but I can't actually see. So I'm driving. Oh, I actually didn't.
RJPSG says hello, Amanda.
I didn't.
Can you spin for me, please?
I didn't spin the camera.
Cass says hi, Stevie Die.
Here he is, Sheridan.
Says, yeah, one.
Oh, there's our mate.
Mysterious Malteser says, did you reset workout?
I did, yeah. Luckily, MZ reminded me. I didn't do it on my own.
Julian
MZ reminded me.
says, I was vacuuming, I didn't spin.
No worries. Thank you. All right, what is the spin? Oh, she's just done it now.
Shrimp says, let's get another free lunch today.
Yeah, our mate's over there, actually. Something removals.
Julian 620 says, is it the sausage
It
man?
is the sausage man, yeah.
Check out 170 says, sit-ups lol.
Sit-ups.
Sheridan _Cass says, have you been working on your van, mate?
I have, mate, but now you're here, I think I'm going to take a break. Have a bit of time off. When I see your name, Sheridan, it makes me realise how much I need some time off. I need to relax, slow down, slow the pace down. Sausage. Anyway, thanks again, Gwenny, for the 700 bits, you rascal chop. Is the drive-through thing still on the wheel? The drive-through thing? What are you on about, RJ? You're just making stuff up.
Julian 620 says in a world full of Phillies.
Hang on, wait, Amanda, what? Wait, whoa. Hang on.
Calm down, he wants to be me. Gwenny Gwyn says welcome.
Why is Amanda trying to add sit-ups? What's going on here? Why are you trying to add? I'm really confused. Why did you just...
Time for Macca's drive-through on the wheel.
I'm really confused. Why did you just try and... Are you just testing it?
RJPSG says Amanda scamming LMAO. Sheridan _Cass says my super fan. Julian 620. Goofball Guinness says 100.
She is your super fan, yeah. I let her off because I feel like I've got it adds automatically. Oh, okay. No worries.
Says no, I forgot it adds automatically.
I thought that was a genuine mistake because I did actually say the rules. If any mods try and add anything, I made a rule quite clear that I have the right to then remove as many as I want. So, but I know that was a genuine mistake, so we're all good. I'm just telling you the rules. You need to know the rules. You now know the rules.
RJPSG says so it's all Checkout's fault.
Sounds like it. Sounds like Amanda woke up the wrong side of the bed. What's up with you, Amanda?
Checkout 100.
I think Amanda needs a cuddle.
RJPSG always haha.
Someone give Amanda a cuddle.
Checkout 170 says be more worried if was not my fault lol. Mysterious Malteser says prick. Last time I tried to help you. RJPSG says but there was never a time for Macca's drive-through on the wheel then.
There's never time for Macca's... What are you getting on about, RJ?
Mysterious Malteser says do your own spins next time.
Yeah, she's definitely fuming. Please, someone give her a cuddle, for God's sake. Just all I tried to do was communicate. I vote Julie. Julie, give Amanda a cuddle, please. Where's the light? I need the light. Need some light in here.
Checkout 170 says not cuddle. Julian
Not cuddle.
620 says
there we go. All better now. There we go.
RJPSG says without consent from Amanda, we're gonna have to inform our...
Jesus Christ.
Checkout 170 says open the back doors. There is a strange thing in the sky today called the sun. Julian
yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
20 says not one emote for mods. Julian 620 says I was told by our... Julian 620 says...
You're told what? Told what? When your boss?
Mysterious Malteser says our can do one, but thanks. Philly Flyers says hey chat, hey Stevie. Harshwood says...
How's it going, Philly? Hello, Harshwood. Right, where is this camera? I want to find my camera
says,
lens.
My boss, I could hug Amanda.
Put you over there for a second. It could literally be anywhere. It could have fell right to the bottom of this. And I would never know unless I ripped the entire box out Right, at least I know the bog roll's in there. Well, that is a pain in the bum. Hopefully the camera angle's alright. The floor's soaking wet, so I don't really want to get... Now, to be fair, because it is a nice day, I can just open the back doors. I know, it's stressing me out enough, Julie. I don't need reminding of the monstrosity mess. Hey, it's warmer. It's warmer here today, Philly. Is this height okay? So I know it's a bit of a lower height than usual. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Now I'm still going to take it all out. Sam's weather. It's a beautiful day. Height doesn't really matter. The mess is the only thing I've seen it. Wow. Don't teach kids in Philly how to smell. Damn it, Julie has a thing against Philly, doesn't she? I need to get rid of this wood. I don't want this. This is just scrap. This is just bin. Get out of the way. This is just pointless mess. Yeah, this weather should continue tomorrow. So I think tomorrow we're going to do the fan. We're going to cut a nice hole in the roof of the van. But we only have tomorrow because then the next day it rains again. So it's kind of like we need to do it ASAP. And then I'll probably need to do it on my mum's driveway and then put a tarp on it. At Philly Flyers. Thank you. No one's complimented my airflow before. Did you sort that third block out, or are you just going to leave it? Sheridan, what are you talking about? What third block? I don't know what you're going on about. Right. Let's just label these, right? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Which section are you talking about? Your left back door, first wood block on the side of... Right, I just labelled them for you, Sheridan. Can you please use my number and label? Because I don't know what your left, my left. Right, I'll run through it one more time for you, Sheridan. You're hard work, mate, you are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you mean any of them? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Any of them blocks, you're talking about something completely different. When you face inside. So you're not talking about the wood I'm talking about?
Trouble Does Gaming says the one that was jammed yesterday, I think, lol. Check out 107.
Block 5. Yeah, I think he means block something completely different. So you're not talking about the wood I was just labelling? So you're not talking about any of that wood? No idea what you're talking about then. So, no, I probably won't be sorting it out because I have no idea. So none of them wooden blocks. On your left. It's talking about the floor? Scrap wood? This wood? Sheridan's gone back to being a troll, hasn't he? Not this van, yeah. Completely different van. I'll try one more time. So are you talking about anything else, or are you talking about block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4? Block 1, right, block 1. So you were talking about the blocks. So this block, and then what do you mean on this block? Do you mean, are you talking about this one? The one, the wooden blocks that are glued on? Is that what you meant? Where I said it had come loose. Yes, right. We got it. Yeah, I haven't actually bothered unscrewing it to kind of to check it, but yes, I will. It's not, no. It's doing its job though, because its job is just to hold this block solid, which it is. It's pushed. It is actually tight. Look, it doesn't move. Look. It moves very subtly, but it's held in tight enough, and look, doesn't move, solid. So it's doing its job. It's just probably not best practice to leave that wood like that. I know, Amanda, it's already stressing me out, thank you. Chuck some screws in them maybe. No, it's got, I mean I could, yeah. I could actually screw it to hold it on place. That's probably not a bad shout. I did go with the glue option. It looks like the glue on that failed though. But everywhere else I think is working. Yeah, I might put, yeah, you're right. I might just put a screw in it. Just to hold it. I'll take it out and have a look. Let's finish this. Ow, my neck. I wouldn't say necessarily you're being dumb, Sheridan, but you're probably not understanding the full context of what's going on there. So what's going on is the bolt is into that, and it's pulling from here, and the pressure is pulling it in. So the screw is being pushed against the wood to hold it in place. So this is held in place. I mean, it's pretty solid. There's just some very subtle movement going on, where it's probably not actually glued down. The glue probably failed, but it's still doing its job. The glue was just done as a way of making the final finish a bit tidier, I guess, by not having any movement. And it was just more of a case of, if I needed to unscrew it in the future, it's not a mess and the wooden blocks don't fall off. It was more a way of just keeping the wooden blocks there, so in the future if I need to take them off and put them back in, it's just an easier job, you know. That's the situation. Does that make sense?
Goofball Guinness says, did you find the camera lens?
No idea where that's gone. It's fallen amongst the mess. I feel like it's probably best to put you up higher now, so you'll be able to see more. Maybe a little bit more. Therefore, especially when it's built and you are in the crouched like a golem. What do you mean? Where am I going to be crouched? Well, you meant under the bed? Yeah, I might undo that now and just see how strong. Oh no! No. Oh. No. Oh, yeah.
Check out 170 says, what's up, mate? M. Sarita says, what?
I took the tools out and put them on charge and then forgot them.
Pistachio says this doesn't sound good.
So I don't have the drills, I don't have the batteries. So all the power tools are out of the question. Unless I pack up again, head back and grab them, and then come back in.
Check out 170 says forgot the tools much. Soul Smoke says oh snap. J1 Ingolay 4 Ingly says oh no.
Oh,
Soda says OG90.
an absolute mug.
M. Sarika says mug. Goofball Guinness says dang it.
Right.
Check out 170 says nightmare mate.
I'm just gonna.
Pistachio says this is Def making the YouTube video.
Oh god. Anyway, I can at least test the bed stuff out. I don't need the power. Let's do that. I don't need the power tools for that at the minute. Unbelievable. I mean, are you guys surprised? But yeah, I want to see if I'll need that wood in between them.
170 says we are going manual today.
Because I did.
Sheridan_Cass says I like to see this actually. Sheridan_Cass says I haven't seen this before. Indy 1980 says dark in less than 2 hours, so probably not worth packing up.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can at least put the bed up. Although I might need to do some manual. I might need to do a bit of goes this way. Yeah, so it doesn't reach. So I will have to manually take the screws out, because what's happened here is these are extendable, and I have screws going in, and obviously where the screws go in, it's actually holding. Oh shit, I won't be able to put the screws back in. Okay. We do love a challenge, don't we, chat? We do love a challenge.
Check out 170 says the man beats his tools. Check out 170 says tools. Silly Flyers says let's work from Mummy D's driveway.
To be fair, tomorrow I'm going to ask if I can use the driveway, because we're probably going to be doing the fan tomorrow.
Check out 170 says a Silly Flyers good idea. Silly Flyers says you were thinking of doing that anyway today.
What are they anyway? PH1, I'd say. PH1.
Sheridan _ Cass says since you have no tools and you OBB grab something to eat or cook, are you going to cook?
No, I'm going to finish doing what I'm doing. I just haven't got the power tools.
One says can you loosen the screws on the wall bolts, install the metal rails, then tighten the wall screw back.
What was that? Can you loosen the screws on the wall boards?
It's Jobo says a good tradesman never blames his tools.
No, I don't need to. I don't need to loosen anything. They just sit.
_ Cass says you've seen Hostile Stevie.
You seem hostile. I'm not. Steve I? Nah, I'm not hostile. I'm just obviously frustrated. Yeah, so these are positioned now, like upright. Maybe I suppose you could argue that one's slightly pulled in a bit more than usual, but nah, they're quite good actually. That's quite good. Yeah, that's pretty much upright.
Check out 170
So I don't want them to come over, because those who are familiar with like just sort of, I guess, science and gravity,
say something nice to the streamer.
when
Just once.
you've got like the frame upright, all of the weight distribution is going straight through the middle of the wood. Now if the wood is slightly bent, the weight is coming down at an angle, which is obviously then going to put more strain on other areas of the structure, and it's not distributing the weight evenly. So you want these upright, which I have made upright, so I don't want to loosen them up and put the metal in. The metal beam will have to stretch to meet there, if that makes sense. We've just got to make sure these screws are loose enough. It's just going to be annoying because it means we can't screw these screws in, because we don't have a drill, and we're going to need a new hole when it's slightly moved.
Silly Flyers says much love at Sheridan _
Right. Okay. Oh, there's one more. I want to get the pen actually to mark what side's what.
Says the jumper is making me itchy and I don't know why it looks like those scratchy ones.
To be honest with you, Manda, it actually is slightly itchy. Yeah, it's not like one of the real bad ones, but it is slightly itchy. I'm not a fan of it. Okay. This should now, in theory, stretch. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. It's so weak and fragile, I don't want to disturb it. Although I wonder if this even needs to go on when yeah, maybe right, so the only movement seems to be in the actual beams, which oh, I don't know if you saw. So these moved. These had lateral movement. So they were like quite strong down with the downwards force, but they weren't stable in terms of moving that way. So obviously over time, that movement will be annoying anyway, like moving backwards and forwards. But also it will just keep weakening and weakening, and it's just not good for the structure. So I always planned on doing it, to be fair, but I've got some bolts now that go into these. You got some, like, I don't know if you can see them, but these little lines that come down. We've got a rivet in each of them, so we've got 3 screws going into there. So this is now screwed into the wall. So now this is like solid into the wall. So there's like no movement. And then I'm going to be putting plates. So I've glued in some rivet nuts into the wood here. So we're going to be putting a plate to hold these in. So there's going to be a plate that goes on top, and the plate is going to be bolt and nut into the metal frame, and then where the rivet nuts are, and I can screw the other part of the plate in. So the plate on each end is going to hold this down. It's going to hold, and because there is a little bit of movement here, because I am actually using these brackets upside down intentionally. But it just means there's that extra bit of movement so I need to hold them down. So there'll be a plate on each side to hold the beams down, and then when they're down, it would be proper solid. Oh. But if I get these slats on, it might be harder for these to stay on now because I've taken the middle barrier off. Oh, why did I come this side? Yeah, I see what you're saying, but it's not. It wouldn't work in this situation. But it's definitely something to think about for other scenarios. Oh wait, which one's this for? Oh, this one's for this one. Are you going to use those rubber springs to put under the mat? Oh, no, I already picked my bed solution. So if I knew about them before, then I might have considered them, but yeah, not at the minute, or not anymore, or not ever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Always, Julie. Good afternoon. What's going on here? Oh, this one's tangled up. There we go. Looks like actually I could potentially get a bigger strip in that middle, which is good news. Now, this is going to be kind of hard to test as we don't have that middle section, and I don't have the drill to drill the holes to finish it. But I guess I can kind of I can test it by getting on it, but there is the risk that the slats will fall through because I don't have the yeah, it literally shakes the whole van, like it's literally solid. That's good work, that. There is a clip when it fell on me. Yeah, see, that works a treat. That's literally exactly how I wanted it to be. But like I said, unfortunately the bolts hadn't arrived in time, so I couldn't actually yeah, it is. I mean, you can look, and these beams aren't even put down yet. Once the plates, I can put the plates on them, which I'll show you. So these plates are going to go on the top. So I'll use these two nuts and bolts into the metal frame, and then this side will go over the wood. And there is two rivets that I glued into the wood. So we've got like a thread. It's actually an Imperial one. It's 10/24. Don't really know what that is, but I had to use Imperial because my rivet gun only done Imperial for that size. but I've ordered the bolts for it. So yeah, one part of the plate goes on the metal frame, the other part, we just screw the bolt into the wood. The reason I've done that is to basically create a thread on the wood, so I can screw in, screw out the bed as many times as I want. If I just use screws into the wood, like, as you know, you can probably screw a screw in the wood maybe 2 to 5 times before then the screw stops working, because it just basically wrecks it, and then it will stop gripping, and then it will become almost useless. So putting them rivets in just means I have a thread that can just, so I can just put it in and out all the time, which is what I need really, because this bed isn't going to be, I don't want this bed up while I'm trying to work, especially on the electrics down there. I want this bed out of the way, so it needs to be easily removable, which is exactly what it will be. So it'll just be 2 bolts, 2 bolts, 2 bolts, so 6 bolts that side, 6 bolts that side, and then the whole bed can be moved away. So there's that, which is why I probably will screw down these end slats as well, and maybe screw a middle slat. Thank you, mate. No, Julie, I'm not screwing this down and then having to work around it. Can you imagine trying to maneuver the electrical cables up there, down there, up there, down there? Like, it's just near impossible. If you are parked in a store and blocked in somehow, can you remove the bed? Wait, what do you mean? Like, I've designed it so I can remove the bed whenever I want. Like I say, to take this bed down now, well, to take the bed down now, I just take the slats off, take the metal off. But when it's down properly, all I need to do is, these plates are going to be attached to the metal thing. All I need to do is take the 2 bolts out of the wood on each beam, and then it will just pull away. So the slats, they do have this little wooden frame, as you can see on the outside, so that stops the movement that way. I will also have what I'm going to do, Julie, is I'm going to screw in the end ones and the middle one. And if the middle one and the end ones are screwed in, the rest of them won't be able to move, because I don't know if you can see, I'm sure you can, but there's a bit of fabric ribbon. So if they're all spread out tight and you have screwed in, the rest of them won't be able to move because the ribbon will be holding it tight. So you are blocked in by other cars, you are cooking something, and you can't open the back doors. What happens? Open the slide door, the side door. If I'm cooking something, I mean, in theory, we're going to be installing the fan tomorrow, so I'll just have the fan on. Yeah, I'm not really understand. Does anyone else understand Sheridan's story? That happened to one of my door handles. Screws kept coming loose, and the landlord's DIY guy put in slightly thicker screws. Yeah, exactly. So that's exactly why I wanted that them thread ones in, so I can just keep taking the bed in and out as many times as I need to as I'm working on the van. Will you be testing that bed tonight and staying in the van? I will be staying in the van tonight, but probably not in the bed. I've got no way of testing it. No, but I will be staying in here tonight. Should I try it with this? So I'll just see what it feels like. If I do like that. Oh God, that is pretty comfortable. Oh God, yeah, I could relax here. But look, if I wobble, it wobbles the whole van. Like it's literally solid against the van, which is perfect. Yeah, that's sweet. I could lay on that. Good night, streamer. Good night. Thank you, Goofball. I appreciate you, man. Have a good one. Fair play. Thank you, Great Outdoors. Plenty of room. Lay down. Imagine the TV on the wall. Yeah. I think I want to. I think I want to sleep this way as my. I need a don't come knocking counter. That is quite comfortable. I don't know if I could sleep like that, because you can, like, obviously this isn't a mattress, this is just a duvet, so you can feel the wooden slats. But what you can actually feel though is how springy the slats are. So this is why, like, some people are like, oh, just like build the slats yourself and blah blah blah. But this is why I wanted to get. This is why I wanted to make my bed a full-size double, a full width, so I could fit the IKEA slats, because I wanted the springy slats. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Like, yeah, I may have gone a little bit overkill with the size of the bed, but I think overall I'm gonna be happy with it. And that is solid. That is a solid bed. You can kind of see how much room I'm going to have underneath.
Wonderland says is bigger than the one on Steffi's.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
He says bigger is better.
So in Steffi's one. So the wall attached to this bit of the van. So if you imagine a wall going down here, and then a wall going down here, that's how wide it is. So like, I can't sleep long ways. So that's why I've built this. So we have the extra leg room. So, why is this not going? Oh, okay. I've already found something else that now needs changing. Now the screws are in to hold the support. This doesn't fit. So this is going to need some minor adjustment to allow it to slot in. So that's more work that we can do, but I can't do that right now because I haven't got the power tools. But anyway, yeah, that goes in there. The other one goes the other side. So the wall goes here, and then there'll be a big hole in the wall, and it will attach to this. So this is like a little indent, just to give you that extra headroom and foot room, leg room, whatever you want to call it. Hey. Yeah, I think if I think once the end slats are screwed in, and then I'll probably will do a middle one as well. like I say, that the slats aren't going to move because you've got the ribbon. I will have some TV solution, yes. Hello Slip, how's it going? Yeah.
Wonderland says totally legal TV solutions.
Exactly, totally legal TV solutions. That's exactly right.
Impy 1980 says yeah, no point screwing loads in unless the ribbon snaps over time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'll do the end ones, and then I'll do one in the middle, and then the slats in between aren't going to move. So we're good. We're sweet. But yeah, it's just annoying that I forgot the... Unless let me message my mum now and just see if we can use the drive. I was literally about to put a message in my Twitch chat to message my mum. I'll message her, because hopefully we can use the drive, so then it's just a case of packing up here, driving there, and then unpacking, and I have the tools there, not sort of driving back and forth.
Photo Freaky who says Stevie, Impy 1980
Photo.
I don't have a license. I technically don't watch TV. In all seriousness, I don't. I might watch a bit of sport, but gave up on TV years ago because it just got rubbish.
Fair one.
Photo Freaky
Fair one, mate.
B-E-Y-Y-Y.
Yeah, so I'll wait to see if my mum replies. But yeah, what I'm going to have to do is where the... So now this doesn't slot in. So, like that.
Impy 1980 says P-Lot, I'm coming up to 7. DJ Mark 323 says what's up? Any more content yet?
How's it going, DJ Mark?
1980 says I don't miss it.
Hello, PMO. I think I'm going on 16th year with no TV. Damn. Nice. Coming up to 7. No whole content, Mark, no. So yeah, what I'm going to have to do is where the screw goes in, I'm going to create a little slot for this, so it should just slide around the screw. And then we'll make one of these for the other side. And then what I've also ordered a mask. You know, a proper mask, and then all these like exposed metal bits. We, because we're pretty much finished the bed, we're gonna do the fan probably tomorrow. But I'm gonna have to go on the on my mum's drive, take all this out, and then treat all the exposed metal. So I'm gonna have to like sand it all down, use the wire brush thing. We're gonna have to go around all the little bits of exposed metal and then paint over it with the rust paint, and then that will mean everything's good to go. We can start building the wooden frame, the wall frame, sorry. We'll do that in between. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow we'll get the fan in. Not watching TV can cause issues though. People will go in, you're always at the computer, then they want you to watch TV instead, and that is even more brainless. True. The top holes up there, they will be part of cabinets. No cabinets over the bed area. So them holes in there is all going to be insulated to help keep the van nice and warm, or in the summer nice and cool with the aircon. Hang on. Oh, I was hoping that was her replying, but it's not. Yeah, they could, but also if they're that deep, then it's also good insulation, so it'll help keep me warm at night, you know. So I suppose you could look at it both ways. There you go, problem solved. But yeah, this point. Thank you, Julie. Is it? It is Julie. Thank you. Thank you. So even on this bit, to be honest with you, from here up to here, I'm going to have overhead storage, but I don't think I'm going to utilise them holes as storage. I don't think. I just feel like it's just good area to insulate. Yeah. I just think if you fill that up with insulation and then you just, you know, protecting your temperature in the van. So yeah, overhead from there to there. I think this part of the bed, actually. Oh, you could have told me you were in ads. But yeah, I'm gonna use it for insulation. Keep the van warm. Alright, let's check the height on this.
PMO83 says it's all good.
About 900 mil. It's probably about the same height as my kitchen cabinets. I probably should, when it comes to it, I don't know what, it might even be worth going into Wix. No, it does poke out. Yeah, it's an extra long wheelbase. This is. So to put into context and perspective, this I've actually built it as a full-size double bed. It's not quite full-size lengthwise, but width-wise it is a full size. The mattress is normally 135. So if I tuck it in that gap, maybe not shop for kitchen stuff, but I probably do need to check out soon. Yeah, so it's 135, the bit in the middle. What's an oxymoron? But yeah, so it's 135. And then lengthwise, I think it's hard to tell, but yeah, same. So apparently a full size double is 190. So from that point there to here, we're at like 1935. So technically it is a full size double, but I think by the time I've put a bit of insulation and then put this in, we may be just under. So but I won't know for sure until we've got them in. Do you fit? Oh yeah, we just done a fit test, and yeah, this like I just shown, it is actually in its current state, about 3.5 centimeters longer than a normal double bed. So I do fit on it, but yeah, once we got insulation in, only a thin layer, and then we've got this. So this is 5mm ply. So if you take 5mm ply off each end, we're now only 2.5 centimeters, 25mm, and then a bit of insulation, maybe 10mm on each side. So actually, yeah, we might actually be able to keep hold of the full size double, possibly. Are you tiling the floor? Not tiling it, no. An oxymoron is a phrase that contradicts itself. I think they are referring to calling something full size and double, which is it, but I don't know what you're trying to say. And double. Right, okay. So, when I say double, I'm talking about this is a double bed. Then when I refer to full size, I'm talking about a full size double. So in the UK, a full size double is 190 by 135 centimeters. And then this is 135, so it's full size width. But I'm thinking once the insulation is on and the extra space is on, I might not quite reach the full size length of 190 centimeters. But I might do. It's possible. Not a half size double. It will, yes, it will. We actually, at the show, we spoke to the guy who customised it. So I like pocket sprung with memory foam on top. We found a company that at the show they make literally custom mattresses, all different types, different size, any size you want. But we worked out if I wanted the pocket sprung with memory foam. To get a custom made one, we're talking about £1,000. So I don't think I'm going to go for that, because I mean I can always upgrade in the future, can't I, if I really felt I needed to. But I think I could get away with just getting a memory foam, which will probably cost me about £300, maybe 400. And then yeah, in the future, if I really wanted to upgrade to a pocket sprung one, then I can. So yeah, about 1263. Wait, is euros and dollars nearly like 1-to-1? There's no way. How weak has our pounds got? Wow. Like, if the US, like, because I know, like, the US viewers in here moan a lot about cost of living in the US going crazy. The cost of living in the UK's gone crazy, but if our pound is getting that weak against the dollar, going to the US is going to be so expensive for us. Wow, that's mad. Is the space underneath the bed solely for storage, or also the batteries, charge control and other stuff? Hey, memory foam, I don't like the sinking feeling. You can get firm one. Wow, that's mad. Been for a while. Some days Euro's worth more. Yeah, pound is still stronger in terms of like if you're comparing the actual numeric value. But in my brain, the pound is still weaker because what I remember is when I was growing up, I remember when £1 would get you $2. So it was like that's well it is. So our cost of living's going up, but so is the US. But now our £1 only gets $1.2, and the cost of living's gone up. So like in my head, I know like numerically it's stronger, but in reality, in comparison to what it was worth, and it's actually weakened to the US, if that makes sense. So it's just like, whoa, that's just crazy. So going to the US now for us UK people, like we can't afford the US prices. If your brake light goes out, you can fix it on the side of the highway in 30 minutes. Probably less than that, Sheridan. There's going to be access panel to the lights. There's the access panel's down in that corner, so I need to make sure I leave access to it. Nah, I doubt that. I doubt that. Nah, okay, Philly. For example, Philly, right? You go to a bar. If you order a pint of beer, how much do you expect to just pay for a pint of beer? Or Julie? Right, $5. Okay, actually, it is probably cheap, a little bit then. Domestic beer. So, like, if I go to my local pub here, I'm paying like $5.75. No, $6. No, it's gone up. No, I pay £6.50. £6.50 for a Peroni. Me and my US road trip in 2009, 30 days to coast flights, hotels, road trips, 4,500. I'll sound like I don't all dick with this conversation is more complicated. It's not just about direct currency strength comparisons. No, I know it's not digital jog, and but that was my point I was trying to say. I'm in Denmark. I've spent loads of money in Copenhagen when I went to Copenhagen, which I think is Denmark, right? Or am I being stupid? $16 here for a pint now, mate. Whoa.
PMO83 says that here in Denmark we also pay 39 to 60% in taxes. Potential Bliss says yo Stevie morning from San Fran.
How's it going, Potential Bliss?
MP1980 says I remember when beer was 1.8.
Yeah. I actually remember going to my local... me and my mate were talking about this the other day. It was probably, it was about 8 years ago. 8 years ago, we went into this pub, and we used to have a £5 note, and that would get us a round of cheap beer. We used to get like a pint of Foster's because it was cheap. So it'll be £2.50 a pint. So we'd have a fiver. So we'd be taking it in turns and rounds. And it used to be £5 for 2 pints. Yeah, if you don't follow Potential Bliss chat, go give him a follow. He's also a van life streamer. He's an absolute legend, friend of the stream. Obviously, we raid him quite a lot because he's a fellow van lifer. Well worth the follow, chat, if you don't follow him. In my day, pop hopping. So I travelled a lot. Working on the bed still, yeah. This is solid. Apart from the plates aren't in yet. That's so mad. When I had my last pub, it was like £3. Landlord John. we have a landlord in the chat. This is the busiest you've been for ages, chat. Is it actually? They don't drink it in Australia. Well, my mum's not replying to me about the driveway, which is annoying. I tell you what though, chat, yesterday's YouTube video is flying. For me, anyway. And you have to get up and get under the bed and place it back on at 3 a.m. You might think differently. I'll tell you this one secret. When you're having a nice sleep at night and it's so right and one of those slats fall off the rail, you can get up and under. Sheridan, these slats are not going to fall off. Why? What makes you think they're going to fall? They can't fall off. It's like physically impossible that when these are put on properly, they won't possibly be able to fall down unless they snap. Jingle Jangle with a gifted sub. Thank you so much, bro. Gifted sub to Potential Bliss. Let's go. No more ads for you, Bliss. Bed is super important. Looks good. Also, hope you're well. Thank you, Bliss. It's pretty solid now. We were just testing it. Like, shakes the whole van. Like, it's literally solid to the van.
My friends in New York said it'll be nice today. Julian 620 says I trust Sheridan.
This talk reminds me of the sketch where they say, in my day, you could have £1 in your pocket and you could have a dinner out, tip the taxi driver on your way home, renew your home insurance, buy a new TV instead of 50p change in your pocket at the end of the day. It's true though. It's true. We're getting scammed by inflation. Genuinely are getting scammed by inflation. Actually, why have I not done this yet? Let's add Potential Bliss to the VIP. Let's give him VIP. He's a VIP round here. Potential Bliss. Bosh. There we go. Have a little VIP badge, bro. Now you got a partner badge and a VIP badge and a sub badge. Bliss collecting the badges.
Mikey 1387 says I'm sitting outside on Long Island. The sun feels great.
Nice, nice.
Says, oh shit,
hey, let's go. You're a friend of the friend of the stream, friend of the community. Deserved.
Potential Bliss. Mysterious Malteser says you can have mine.
Alright, that was really weird watching that self-driving taxi thing, Bliss. Was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. That was weird. That was confusing and weird.
messages.
No swapsies are available at this time. Please try again later. Yeah, sorry, someone asked me earlier. I kind of meant to answer it. There will be obviously this will be storage, but there will be the batteries in this corner. In this corner, the batteries will be in here, and all the electrical stuff. I will be, because when it's on. So, just to remind everyone, there is ribbon attaching each slat. So once I screw in. No, I'm not going to screw. Oi, I swear you trolling, Sheridan. You don't listen to a word I say, do you? I'm screwing one slat there. One slat there. One slat there. The rest of the slats cannot move because there is ribbon holding it in place so that it can't move. It can't physically fall because it's all being held in place. I swear he's trolling. This guy, he's not listening. Exactly, 6 screws per side.
MP1980 says the Shrimp says, why is Stevie shouting? Waddlen says,
because Sheridan's one of our trolls. He's kind of become less of a troll now. He seemed alright, but he came in, so he gets spicy, Stevie, and he doesn't listen. But yeah, it's pretty sturdy.
620 says Sheridan is not a troll.
You weren't here when he first came in, Julie. He was a troll.
Julian 620 says
No, it's
Stevie is spicy
pretty solid.
indeed. The Shrimp says spicy.
Imagine if I went like that and the whole thing's went. But that is solid though, look. Happy days. All it needs now, it needs the metal beams plated down.
DJ Mark 323 says, MP1980 says every chat needs its resident trolls. Julian 620 says okay, you are shaking the van.
Exactly, that's how solid that bed is. Takes the whole van with it.
Potential Bliss says, will you sleep diagonally or just horizontally?
Well, I can sleep diagonally because it is the length of a. I'll demonstrate it. It is the length of the digit. Hang on.
To watch every day for the next 10 years, just waiting till the day he can say, told you so. DJ Mark 323 says rock solid.
So it turns out
620 says you already demoed it.
it's the full size width of a double bed,
Says I couldn't do my bed like that unless I slept diagonally.
and
That's why mine ended up the way it is now.
this one, it's about 3 centimeters, 3.5 centimeters longer than a full size double bed. But once I've got the insulation on and the boards, it might just be a little bit smaller than a double bed. But if I go up there,
1980 says it'll definitely put meaning into if the van's rocking, rocking.
like I can sleep here no problem. I've still got loads of room here. I've got my shoes on and still got loads of room. I can move my feet, so it's like, yeah, it's nice. I've still got that sore neck.
Says get your dirty shoes off the blanket.
They ain't tell me what to do with my blanket. Thank you.
Potential Bliss says no, unless I added panels that pop out in the window spots to make it wider. Sheridan _Cass says even that looks comfy. Waddlen says no room for the Mrs. Catline.
So yeah, Bliss, what's happening here is obviously the wall is being attached to this. There's going to be insulation in here, but what I've done is I've built this. So this is like my extra leg room and headroom. So this will go in here. I still need to make the adjustments, but that will go in there and slot in. So where the wall comes up to there, there'll be a hole in the wall for this bit to slot in. So it will literally have little indents for extra headroom and footroom.
Sheridan Potential Bliss says, oh, nice idea.
Yeah, well, it's only because when we did Steffi's van years ago, we made that mistake, and I couldn't reach. I had to sleep diagonally. Why are you trying to rush my build, Julie? Are you trying to say this isn't a good job? Look at it. Absolute solid. Don't pretend I haven't exceeded your expectations. And this is just the beginning. This is spot on. I might be wrong, but won't that mean that's a cold spot where there's no insulation between the van wall and the bed head? No, there is going to be insulation. There is. That's why I said it might still be shorter when the insulation's on. And that.
Then you can live and not potentially die each night.
Nah, it's warmed up now.
Says bedhead. Mikey 1387 says slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah.
Sheridan _ Cass says, hey, you don't hassle people, Mr. Stevie. Valid questions from Julie. Digital _ dog says, okay.
I'd definitely fall off there in my sleep.
Says I definitely fall off there in my sleep.
What? Wait, do you fall out of bed, Hardy?
Potential Bliss says far.
If you're far from London or York, probably about 40 minutes train, central London, to drive maybe 2 hours, just over 2 hours. You put the wrong sides of the bed to the wall, should have been flipped, mate. What?
says you can get super thin insulation. I believe using it in places.
You can get super thin insulation. I believe Stevie's using that in places. Yeah, I'll be using it for that bit because to me the extra headroom is important. Wait, so do you actually fall out of bed, Harley?
Says, oh, that's not bad. I plan on going to England, Belgium, and Netherlands my first time this year.
Hey, nice, nice.
RJPSG says, what's that squeaky noise?
Probably your headphones, RJ. Well, if it's ready, Bliss, I'll have a guest bed down there. There's a Milton Keynes is one of those places that is always talked about how far it is to other places. So no offence to MK, of course. I don't get where the offence would be. Why would someone take offence to that? I'm already eating ramen and looking at the trees. Well, lucky you, Sheridan. Make me some ramen, please.
Harley _ Viper says, I don't know cause my bed isn't that high up and one side is against the wall, but that looks like a death trap.
Well, if you don't fall out of bed, Harley, you're not going to fall out of this one, because the doors will be closed, so that will be your wall, and then you've got all of this. So, like, if you don't fall out of your bed now, why would you start falling out of your bed just because you're here? It looks skewed. Is it perfectly horizontal? It is absolutely perfectly horizontal. Let's go! Kaboom with the Prime! Thank you so much for the Prime, Kaboom.
MP1980 says a death trap. Potential Bliss says, do you think you'll go to TwitchCon EU?
No, I won't, to be honest, mate. Nah, I probably won't.
Are you a side sleeper, Stevie?
Nah, I'm a bit of everything, to be honest.
Harley _ Viper says, I don't know, man, that's a single bed, mine's massive, so less risk.
This is a full size. This is a full size double, Harley. I've just put the duvet on there.
MP1980 says, try sleeping on a single bunk bed if you think that's bad.
I think we need a close up. Let's show off my good work. It feels like maybe you can't see the good work going in here. It's a full-size bed, so it's going to have, the doors will be closed, so you've got a wall there. So if you slept that side, there's no way you'd fall out. Well, there you go. So you wouldn't fall out, would you? No, luckily, or the dishwasher. So yeah, that is the bed. I was just putting that.
Potential Liz says I don't think he's gonna fall out of bed, guys, but it is a funny thought laugh. Mysterious Malteser says now another 2 months for windows.
I might go for 3 months for the windows.
Mysterious Malteser says I miss my golden.
You what? You miss your golden kappa?
Mysterious Malteser says what a scam from Twitch.
Why don't you get a golden Stevie kappa?
Viper says a potential Liz well I wanna see it long. RJPSG says take your time, mate. Digital _
Oh, I will be taking my time. Don't you worry about that, son. I'll be taking as long as I possibly can.
Waddling says Sharpay showcase.
Oh, why can't I put this on here? I'll try this one.
Harry ___ says get that whole cut in the room.
I will tomorrow.
Potential Liz says connecting to metal portions out where the windows go.
I'll probably just use a jigsaw. I know it's not the best tool to use, but that's what I've used before and it did work alright.
RJPSG says do you have a mattress already?
I don't know.
_ Viper says I won't be doing TwitchCon either this year, mate. Potential Liz says I've seen a lot of people use jigsaw, but I feel like those little grinding wheel tools are better, just a little more dangerous.
Yeah, there definitely is better tools than the jigsaw, yeah. But I have a jigsaw and it does the job, so that's why I'm going to use it. Oh, an angle grinder. Damn. Is that what some people use? An angle grinder? But yeah, I genuinely don't care how long this takes me. Like I don't want to rush it. I'm enjoying doing it, so I'm more than happy for this to take like 2 years. Maybe that's my actual goal. Maybe I just want this finished within 2 years. That's my goal, 2 years. So as long as we're on schedule for 2 years. An ankle grinder. Are you enjoying it with chat? Enjoying what?
In 1980 says you go no need to rush, they're happy. You living just fine.
Exactly.
1980 says not. Julian 620 says building the van. Digital _ dog says I hope Mrs. D help keep the spot on the floor open for the next 2 years.
Yeah, I messaged my mum to see if I can use her driveway. She hasn't got back to me.
RJPSG says definitely squeaking, mate.
Wait, what's squeaking? Oh, you want about the floor? That's just that stuff rubbing together. Yeah, it's not the bed. It's just all that stuff together. When the van's cleaned, that won't. It's just all this stuff together making a noise. I would assume that's a no from Mum. Yeah, she hasn't got back to me. Keep the spot on the floor open for the next 2 years.
Impy 1980 says she's probably at a friend's gabbing or something. RJPSG says are okay.
So, Sheridan, Harley, it's definitely fun to watch the progress. Well, thank you, Harley. Thanks for watching. When I start my travels, I can't fish. I have fished before. I think... So, because I like...
Harley_Viper says, did you source the memory foam mattress? X. Digital says she's like,
I haven't sourced one yet, no.
Time. I saw the vlog.
Yeah, I haven't sourced it yet. So I used to like
says, don't forget to watch on
not because I love animals and stuff. I didn't really like
you must be getting paid by
the whole like hunting and stuff like that. But I was like, I eat meat. I really thought about it. I was like, I still disagree with trophy hunting. I don't think that's cool. But like, if you're hunting for food and like you're actually doing it for like, because at the end of the day, I eat meat, and when I think about the way meat is produced and the way they treat the animals,
says, I get that.
It's kind of like, is it worse to actually eat the meat from the shop?
Says valid.
But it's like, if you're hunting it and you're, you know, doing it humanely and you're kind of celebrating the food and appreciating the food that you've... Do you know what I mean?
Wrong with how you get your meat.
So, yeah, I'm kind of like, you must be getting paid by the hour.
As long as you're okay with it.
Well, I mean, technically, I am Snook, yeah, because I get ad revenue from the stream. So yeah, I do get paid by the hour. Every hour I stream, I'll get some ad revenue. I mean, it's not much, but I think I get about $1 an hour ad revenue. I think, or maybe a bit less. No, I think it's about $1 an hour. No, it's got to be more. Maybe about 150. Between 1 and 150. I don't know for sure. As long as you're okay with it. Yeah, so... Yeah, I just did... I felt uneasy with hunting because I love animals and I feel sad to see them die. But there is an element of like... There is the food chain. And you know, in the wild, animals are always killing other animals, and it's like if they're being killed for energy, for food, I just think it's a bit different. I don't like trophy hunting. If you're killing an animal for a trophy or to be like, oh look at me, I don't like that. That's just my opinion. But if you're hunting an animal to eat, to be part of the life cycle, then yeah. So I've kind of changed my thought on that, because before I just hated hunting full stop, but then that does make me a hypocrite because I eat meat. So
if you ever do a Sabbath, then your ad revenue begins to drop dramatically the more your entire community is subbed up. RJPSG
also, it changes the more your community is subscribed. Like if you ever do a subathon, your ad revenue begins to drop dramatically the more your entire community is subbed up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is true, Bliss. But I guess if you add it up, if you added your subscriber revenue and your ad revenue and divided that by the hours, I imagine it then becomes slightly more. 100% killed to eat, not for ego. Yeah, exactly. Facts. That's the best way of doing it. That's the best way of saying it in short term. Yeah, kill animals for meat, not for ego. Thank you for sharing your opinion, Stevie. You're welcome, mate. That's what happens when you're on the Stevie D channel. You get Stevie D opinions. Believe it or not, mate. Believe it or not. Make sure you go Stevie's PP sub tier 3. Yeah. So this month I think we are nearly at 50 sub points. Which, to be honest, this will be our first full month back streaming after having like a year out. So to get halfway to the 100, I have to be really, really happy and grateful for that. I've just got to build on it. What do you think we should... I think if I get to 50 this month, I'll be happy. What are we on at the minute? Why is my mum not replying? I'm like low-key stalling because I'm kind of waiting for my mum to say, yeah, you can use the driveway. So then we can go on the driveway and I can get my tools. I love my weight. I'd have no problem killing to eat it. Well, this is where I will struggle because I do love meat, but because I love animals, I feel like it will be very hard for me to learn to hunt and kill for food. There'll be a switch in my brain I need to trigger. There's only 4 days left in Feb. Okay, so what are we on so far?
Potential Bliss says, yeah, 50 is great, honestly. Then moving forward, if people consider upgrading to tier 2 or 3 temporarily, it definitely helps a lot toward the PP.
Towards the PP.
Just give her a call. MP1980 says,
yeah, we're at 40. Okay, we're at 40 then, not quite 50, but so we're not quite at 50, but maybe we will get 50 by the end of Feb. Do we have anyone wanting to tier 3?
Don't you look at your phone. RJPSG says, he said PP. Sheridan_Cass says it's easy, mate. Buy a jar from the dollar store, get 2 bags of jelly beans, and throw them in. First person to guess the right amount of jelly beans, well, that's up to Mr. Steve Aid.
What? What's these? I feel like I've missed something.
MP1980 says, I love animals too, but hunger is a powerful thing.
I might have to call her.
RJPSG says some wise words at Sheridan_Cass. Sheridan_Cass says, I'm not just pretty.
Okay, all good. Yeah, she's out at the minute, so we can use the driveway. Right, we're good to go. Let's get cracking. We could actually finish this bed. Like I say, we're going to do the fan tomorrow. So we're going to be cutting a big hole in the roof. Low key, I'm shitting it, so.
Potential Bliss says turbo revenue used to be my most insignificant form of income on the list.
I did notice an uptick in turbo revenue. Have you noticed that too? It's probably hard for me to compare Bliss because I only started streaming again mid-Jan. So I've not I didn't stream properly for like. Yeah, it's probably about a year, wasn't it, chat? I didn't stream for about a year, and then I came back mid-Jan, so I've only been streaming just over a month.
Poultry_motion says I average 10 subs per month. I like the thought of costing Twitch money. It makes me feel good.
Wait, what did I just... I average 10 subs per month. I like the thought of costing Twitch money. It makes me feel good. Why does that cost them money? Am I missing something there?
Potential Bliss says a poultry_motion LMAO stop. Poultry_motion says I kinda get why they always refuse micro-page applications.
Whoop. Because they don't really make revenue from my streams, and I just run up their costs.
Poultry_motion says there was that calculator before that tells you how much your streaming costs.
Is there actually? Interesting.
D4 round says bed almost complete and ready to sleep on, then it's TV. Potential Bliss says Twitch partner Discord patch notes Lynn said that they were discussing allowing us to set our sub prices. Did you see that?
Oh,
They set a minimum, but they're not like losing money.
that's good, because I was hoping I could up my sub prices to 50 quid. Kappa, Jack, Kappa. I would actually make them a little bit cheaper, to be fair. Anything to call money away from Amazon is a bonus, not like they make enough. True.
Potential Bliss says new sub price is 507.
Yeah. But a tier 3 is only 501. So for an extra $1, you could get a tier 3 sub. So what a bargain that is. Thanks for being my subs, guys. Appreciate you all. Alright, everyone calm down. I'm joking. Stop kicking off. I know you're all ranting, having a tantrum. For God's sake. I did actually. Well, actually, my tier 3s already know this, because I actually said that in my tier 3 vlog. So those who don't know, I do a personal vlog to my tier 3s every single day, daily vlog. I did tell my tier 3s that after the stream yesterday, I did have a Tim Hortons. I probably should have just stayed streaming really and just ate it on stream, but I think I kind of needed that off time. Thanks for the follow. Henry came in with a follow after I said about my sub prices were going to be $500. So maybe Henry's like okay with that. That's cool. We got a $500 sub. How much even is tier 3? I think it's like 25. Let me go thumbs up yesterday's video. Looks like it's getting good distribution, 500 views already. Yeah, thank you, Bliss. It is doing really well. I'm trying to get my my watch hours up so I can get YouTube monetized. And it's already like way above my average watch time, which is good. So I just need it to keep going like that.
Do you have any tier 3s? Do Twitch screw over UK creators with them too?
No, so the good thing about tier 3s, Poultry, so I have 2 tier 3s, and the good thing with the tier 3s is I actually get 70% of the revenue. So tier 1s I only get 50%, but my tier 3s I actually already get the 70% revenue, which is, I think, is a good little thing. I think that's only partners that get that though. It's one of the very small list of perks partners get these days. Right, those who don't know what we're doing, we're now going to go back and we're going to go on my mum's driveway. So, because I left my power tools there.
Anna Marone says at Impy 1980 less subs is more people watching ads, is more income.
The best 1 month and 20 days of your life, Amanda. You're very welcome.
Joseph Bell 12 says at Poultry_motion hey.
Oh yeah, PM, I saw that. They take out the fees before they give you 50%.
the subs.
It's
I
mad.
Only get 1.36 per normal sub.
Why did you choose days for your watch time rather than hours, Stevie? I don't think you can choose, can you? Can you change that? It says that. It says days and hours. DJ Dan Clancy.
Potential Bliss says no, it doesn't let me tag other PPL.
Yeah, I don't know why.
_motion says yeah, I really wish they would just say how much it actually gives to a streamer.
Yeah, because it does get confusing.
Potential Bliss says in my chat you can search other PPLS watch time lol.
But it is well cheeky. Yeah, I need to look into that, Danny.
So. You're the only stream that has days for me that I've noticed.
Oh, really?
Says yeah, but 30%
Oh.
of is still more than
There's probably some settings.
Why they're not just taking 10% of this D-Day. That would equate to the same deduction from a tier 1 then.
I enjoy paying for subs for streams that never happens. I'm sorry, Julie. I know I've let you down there. Please one day forgive me, Julie.
Potential says bro, when I go to London, you, Poultry, and myself need to do a trifecta IRL collab.
Trifecta? What's that? Is that gonna fit? Oh.
Says my sister lives in York, so she's the only person I really know out there other than you guys.
Or just.
_motion says a potential bliss, let's convert a shopping trolley into a van I can live in. Potential bliss says just.
Why are you trying to steal my content?
In May 1980 says in time to mute. Screw you, Twitch.
Yeah, so basically, what Poultry was saying, guys, I don't know if they've always done this or whether it's a recent thing. Maybe Poultry can clarify. But I realise what Twitch do is if someone subs, a sub is $4.99, right? And then what they do, rather than go, oh, here's your half, here's our half, what they do is they go, right, $4.99, we're gonna pay for them fees, we're gonna pay for this, we're gonna pay for all this, and then whatever's left, they go, right, we'll take half, you take half. So they don't actually just go 50%, we'll take that and that will cover costs. So it's actually 50%, they take 50% of what's left of the actual profit. Are you sure about that, Julie? I think you'll find actually, I was streaming the content before Steffi even started streaming. Just remember, Julie, without me, there would never have been Steffi content. Just remember that, Julie, all right? Thank me later. Or thank me now. Whatever you prefer. Wait, do you have to pay tax on top?
620 says don't gaslight us.
Don't gaslight us. Just speaking facts. To be fair though, Amanda actually knows it's true because Amanda was there through all that. Amanda was there at the time. Oh. But you weren't, Julie.
620 says I don't. Potential Bliss says yeah, when I sub with a browser without app fees, it costs me like 6.35. Mysterious Maltesers.
So you get 136. Yeah, but you know I'm right, Amanda. Well, yeah, you're back, Julie, but you know I'm right, and that's all that matters. Yeah, I don't get the sub things. It does seem like they give you a lot less now. When is Twitch gonna let mods ban the streamers? Damn. But yeah, I do think that's a little bit cheeky, because the reason Twitch are like, oh, we'll take half, and you can kind of see it to a degree, because you're like, oh, that's fair enough, because Twitch have to pay for a lot of stuff, so it's like, yeah, fair enough. Half it well, not necessarily fair, but you can kind of understand it. But then you find out that they don't actually take half. They actually charge you the costs as well. So they take like half of the profit, not half of the actual income. So you're like, wow, that is cheeky. So when you look at how much the supporter pays, so in the UK they pay $4.99, and then like PM was saying, Poultry was saying, you get £1.36. It actually turns out Twitch takes something like 70% and only give 30% to the streamer, which is crazy. Crazy. In fact, let's just do a quick calculation on that. So 136 divided by 4.99, 27.2% minus 1. So Twitch takes 72.7%. Okay, yeah, they got their costs in that, but they only give us like 23% of a sub. Just crazy. But yeah, I swear they never used to do it that way. I do feel like it's changed. Whoa.
Photo Freaky says he's making us money.
They have all the infrastructure on Amazon servers, and you add all the incomes up.
Poultry underscore
Sometimes
motion
I make a
says
ton of
so,
money.
yeah. It makes me feel good running up the bills.
Fair one.
Impy1980 says just greed if you ask me.
It does seem like greed, but yeah, I definitely think there's a little bit more they could give to the creators. That's my opinion. I mean, if I'm honest, I do think it was a good move in the right direction, you know, with the Partner Plus program. I do think that was a good move, but I still feel like there is more to do. Yeah, like I say, I think that's a step in the right direction. There's just a little bit more to do.
Poultry underscore motion says all I ask is that they are upfront about the exact splits and costs.
Yeah, I mean that.
Says I feel like subs are a great way to build up the community. Like when there's plenty of gifted subs going out, view count usually rises a bit. But we definitely earn the least from it. We'll trade off, but the people working in the financial branch of Twitch are smart enough to increase their profits, or should I say reduce profit loss. D4 Round says in the UK, you'd be better off not working, you get more money.
I mean, yeah, you're probably not far off.
Poultry underscore motion says I'd ask that they have a calculator where you could put in your location and a subtype and get a number that you get as a payout. Complete transparency.
Yeah, I do think they could be more transparent.
I did often tell you to make her only, Steve. They only take 20%. Impy1980
I'll let you do that, mate.
Platform I'm aware of. Their content providers only get about 30% after fees, and when I looked up the company, they had 3.4 billion in a Cyprus bank. Potential This says that's why I prefer to promote the Dono goals via PayPal lately.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, obviously Dono goals is the best for the streamer income. Yeah, just donos in general, I mean. Yeah, but I mean, it all helps. It all helps. And you know, for the user experience, the users still enjoy the subs, you know, and it is a nice user experience. So yeah, it's like at the end of the day, whatever the supporter wants to do, it's like if you are supporting, then it's just, you know, it all helps. But I get what you mean. It's like there's that part of you that's like, if a supporter is paying £20, it's a shame that you know, the streamer doesn't get more of that £20. If they donate £20, then the streamer gets £19 approximately. And it does make you feel like a bit like, that's a shame if they spend £20 on subs and the streamer only gets like £7 or £8, you know. But yeah, I mean, there is also that element of like Twitch. They are giving us a platform to stream on, so there's definitely an element of like appreciation that, you know, you do want Twitch to make the money so they can carry on giving us the platform. But it still does just feel like they could just do that little bit more. That's my opinion on it. But anyway, I'm happy to. Well, I'm not going to be able to influence it, so.
Says, yeah, I agree.
But yeah, anyway, we're going to now go to my mum's, which isn't that far.
Potential Bliss says good point.
And then.
Photo Freaky says they only have a platform. The rest is all you. So that's way too much in my opinion at max 30%.
Yeah, I still think it is too much. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm just saying that, like, obviously they should take something, but I do think. Do you know what? I think a 70-30. I think maybe like a 60-40 for affiliates, and then like.
Says that Sweater does look itchy.
It is a little bit.
Says Defoe gonna be streaming late again today.
And then what do you call it? 70-30 for partners.
The beard as well.
But yeah, anyway, like I say, I think the Partner Plus program is like a move in the right direction. And now it's just like hoping they can just do that little bit more to bridge the gap.
Potential Bliss says it would be awesome if Twitch could give streamers bonuses outside the Plus program too, somehow.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like there's so many.
The ratios should be the other way around at Steve Abe. Twitch gets revenue from all streamers. You only get the revenue from one stream.
Yeah, I think.
Photo Freaky says votes for front cam.
No, I can't. I can't do the front cam because I can't dox my mum's house, obviously. What was I going to say? Yeah, no, I think Bliss, what you just said then, I think a good point would be, I think those streamers putting more into the platform should be rewarded. So maybe also
Photo Freaky says,
time.
okay, my bad.
Like time streams.
MP1980 says, oh, get this. I contacted Twitch on behalf of Dylan for TwitchCon, cause we wanna park the truck close to the front entrance, and for indoors space they want €250 per square meter. Poultry_motion says I only became a streamer so I could get laid, so I don't know about all this other stuff.
So, how much would they want? How much are they trying to charge for Dylan to park his truck? To be fair, I definitely got laid way more before I was a streamer. Now I'm just a virgin. So if you're doing it for that reason...
Looks like someone is wrapped up behind you, curled up cozy, haha. MP1980 says I was shocked at the indoor spaces. MP1980 says we don't know yet. Potential Bliss says LMAO. Photo Freaky who says thank you for the information.
You're welcome, mate.
1980
Anytime.
says it's a painful experience. We can't get a proper answer. Potential Bliss says being an IRL streamer is like anti-finding a partner career path. Mr.
Yeah.
says it's the hair.
It's the hair. I've kind of grown to like my hair a bit now. Okay? Okay.
Impy 1980 says I'm trying to get hold of someone to actually talk to.
Well, good luck with that, mate. Good luck with that. Yeah, I quite like my hair actually. I feel like I'm going to keep it for at least some like the travels and stuff, and then maybe in the future I might cut it.
I want to get dreads.
You'll get dreads.
4 round says I'd suspect if it's a truck, likely to be 30,000 cost to park. Potential Bliss
30,000.
Who looks at my weird ass carrying a tripod around talking to it and thinks, well, that's hot LMAO. The answer is no one. Impy 1980 says yeah, we've found it's almost impossible thus far.
Yeah. And
Photo Freaky who says a D4 round
I think
can do it for free.
I would
We'll do it
never.
for a few hours until the police arrive.
I think personally, I would never, never go into a relationship with another streamer. I think that's just my personal opinion. I don't think so. I just.
Sheridan underscore
Nah, I don't think.
says
I don't
was
think so.
lurking in all the stream you did with the Van Expo. It was good.
Glad you enjoyed it, Sheridan. It was
D4
good.
round says just crash the truck through the doors. That'll be free.
I don't think it'll be free when you get the bill.
Poultry underscore motion says just break down in front of the expo.
Yeah.
Sheridan underscore cast says a lot of money for Meals on Wheels. Sheridan underscore cast says right. Potential Bliss says that's a good way to build a big crossover between the people, and a great way to divide them all if you ever split up lol.
That's a good way to build a big cross over between the people.
Vila says
Oh, and a great way to divide them all if you're. Ah, yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Impy 1980
My missus is from Twitch. Now we have a kid nearly 3. Turn into a devil.
Closer to the entrance, so we get footfall. I know they have the space to do it, even if it was top.
No, you met your missus from Twitch, Bila, and you both like from Twitch. But you're not full time. I mean more like a full time streamer, like someone who that is their career. You know, like I know yours is different. Like, you don't do it full time. I don't think you do anyway. Yeah, I meant like a full time streamer, like. Because yeah, like Bliss says, just like obviously.
Who says oh now we measuring dick sizes. Poultry underscore motion says I only date people
definitely
over
not.
7 feet. D4 round says I wonder if you have a paddling pool in the truck. Would you get a discount from Twitch?
Now, but I'm also quite lucky that obviously with me and Steffi, we were kind of friends first, and then luckily we stayed friends, and like Steffi wasn't a streamer when I met her. Like Steffi got into streaming because we were streaming together on my channel, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll try it."
Says I seen a van for £240,000. That's a $500 million home here.
But yeah, I mean, it could have been messy, I guess. But yeah, I don't think I would date someone who is currently a streamer doing it as their career. I also just feel like I feel like there's just like drama waiting to happen as well. Do you know what I mean? like rumours and drama. Maybe something's a bit bitter. Something gets said, taken out of context.
Just,
the whole thing just sounds...
Parking G at Ahoy at Twitchcon costs about €20. It's in front of the entrance. Impy1980 says at least you ended on good terms. Photo Freaky says drama is content.
It is, yeah. I don't like drama though. I don't like that type of content. But now we are lucky that we managed to stay friends. So that's good. That is good. Is there anything else I missed? So poultry only dates people over 7 foot.
Photo Freaky says per hour right.
Parking card for Parking G at Ahoy at TwitchCon. It's about €20.
Stuff to themselves. They just tweet it out like idiots. I tend to keep everything to myself.
Yeah, they do, to be fair, yeah.
Instances I mentioned, both had massive drama, and both communities ended up going at each other. Potential Bliss says I wouldn't have found you if it wasn't for Steffi, I think. Potential Bliss says weird.
Well, it's funny, Bliss, actually, because I actually did come in your chat before Steffi found you. I think I've been following you for like over a year. I was just like, I wasn't streaming at the time, but I was just like, I think I casually popped into your stream about a year ago. I didn't become very active.
She will OBV get upset.
It's fine, Bliss. You just egoed me. You just thought, who's this random partner in my stream?
Says thing with streamer dating is you're not just dating the other streamer, but also their chat in some way.
The thing with the streamer dating is you're not just dating the other streamer, but also their chat in some way. Yeah, in a weird way, yeah. Yeah, to be fair though, Bliss, yeah, when I found your channel, I wasn't streaming, and I think Steffi was streaming. She was doing like the conversion stuff.
Bliss says also a year ago my chat app didn't show partner badges.
Oh, I see. Fair. What was it? Someone said your mum's very cool for allowing you to build your dream.
Says I myself cannot even talk with my mother. Potential Bliss says so I didn't know if PPL were streamers or not based off the username and badges.
Fair. But yeah, either way, yeah, I hope Steffi does get back into regular streaming, because I think Steffi's a really good streamer, which is why I was trying to like encourage her, because I just knew she would be a good streamer, and she is a good streamer. She's a really talented, she's a very creative person. I think she's a very talented content creator, so I hope that she does want to keep going with it. What's this? That's when we got that bargain wood. 35 quid.
Photo Freaky who says how is she doing without being attacked for being in love or being weird by someone in chat. Potential Bliss says
yeah, you can't help yourself. No, she's all good. I spoke to her yesterday. She's just she's had some sad news recently.
Can I guess?
She's had some sad news recently, and she is just taking time to herself. So she's doing good. She just needs the time to herself. So she will, yeah, when she's ready, she will, stream again. But she's doing good. That's the main thing. She's a shoo-in for partner based off her viewership too. They should just give her the badge already. She hasn't applied. She hasn't even applied, and I think she can't now because she hasn't been streaming. But yeah, when she's ready to, if she gets into regular streaming, she'll definitely get partner. I don't know how old you are. Can I guess? Of course you can, mate. Have a guess. I won't be offended, even if you do say 67. What made you want to click the live button all those years ago? Interesting question.
Philly Flyers says 56. Photo says 54.
I'll take that. I think I look that young.
1980 says 48. Commander Coda says 32.
Oh, we got a genuine one in the chat. Okay. Okay.
Fricky says that's generous at Impy 1980. Mysterious Malteser says 69. Sheridan _ Cass says home.
Oh, I think
Mikey
Sheridan wants to take it seriously. He's going for a proper one. He's going for it. $32 as well. Mike's going 32. Okay. So, are we ready for the big reveal? Wait, I need to double check in my head how old I am. Yeah, got it.
D4 round says 16.
I act 16, yes.
Terminator 4D says H is only 40 guys. Yemzi says now we're sat chatting, any ideas how I can get this video to you?
Oh!
R77 IE says 29.
Yes. I think it's called U-Transfer.
Says 38.
Or actually, MZ, I'll send you a link to my Dropbox. And you can
says if you need
upload
to check
it.
how old you are, then you know you're old.
True. Alright, Sheridan, you went 38. You cheeky shite. Do you know what? It probably is like the hair and stuff, but I used to look like, people used to think I used to look a lot younger.
Terminator 4D says to be fair, I'm 33 and forget. Thegriat Outdoors 89 says 38. Photo Fricky
Amanda hates my long hair.
D4 round says I'd say 35.
I bet if I had short hair again, people would think I look older. It's also because I'm receding. I am actually 36.
Fricky says he got the Vegeta cut doing on.
The Vegeta cut doing on? What does that even mean? Cut doing on? Huh? Alright, let's go get the tools.
Mysterious Malteser says you defo look so much younger with short hair.
I do, yeah, I do. Right, I'm going to have to put you in the back again. I'm going to have to, also, just to be extra safe.
Clips from traveling, you look like a different person.
I know.
Barbara26 says Amanda isn't the only one who hates your long hair.
I know she's not, Barbara. I know. It's a very split. It's a very split thing.
Leo 1 Rupee says, mate, you've been 36 for 3 years now.
God, this isn't gonna.
Says he bullies me for my opinion. Thegriat Outdoors 89 says, how's the neck?
A bit better, yeah. I don't know if this is going to hold. It's going to fall, isn't it?
Barbara26 says it Mysterious Malteser. D4 round says I'm old enough to be your dad. George22 says you did look younger 2 years ago.
Alright, don't you dare fall. Stay there, stay there. Stay there, chat. Stay there. Hold.
Photo Fricky says just Google Vegeta haircut. Mysterious Malteser says it's aged him 15 years.
15 years. Whew. Whew. Some people like my longer hair.
Says that Mysterious Malteser agree.
Alright, while we're chatting then, put a 1 in the chat. Actually, no, do a poll. Do a poll. I want it, like, because then some people can vote anonymously if they don't want to actually say. But do a poll in chat if people preferred me with short hair or like my longer hair. Like, legit, I just want to see, like, a genuine poll just to see how, like, different it is. Do you know what I'm saying?
Photo Fricky says I like the longer hair as well, so we can pull it daddy you. Mysterious Malteser says I'm on mobile, so can't.
Oh, you can actually do it on mobile now, man. They changed it. Julie figured it out. I'll have a look myself in a sec when I've done this. But yeah, they've updated it so you can actually do polls on mobile now. But yeah, I want to figure out how to do it as well. You can't. How come? Truly, she's a treasure. Now you can't do it by doing /poll on mobile. On mobile, they've added it to the app now, so you can just do it in the mobile app. So you can, if you are on mobile, you can do a poll. I'm going to see if I can figure it out if no one does it.
Leo 1 rupee says have to do in mod view. Julian 620 says thanks Sheridan.
I'm going to have a go now. Alright, so if I go in my chat, the 3 dots, is it down there?
Sheridan _
No.
says my jam.
Oh, someone's already done it. Right then, long hair or short hair? What are we saying? This is going to be very interesting.
Says you looked way younger in the short hair thou. Philly Flyers says poll is already active champ.
Oh. Oh, this is well interesting. I mean, to be honest, I expected it to be like 95% short hair. So it's kind of surprised me that some people are actually saying the long hair.
Leo 1 rupee says why bald not on the poll.
Although short hair is definitely smashing it.
Get her applause for Philly. Hungry _ still says the long hair make you look 10 years older TBH.
Yeah, it does.
Ela says I said short, just because I haven't seen you have it proper styled with long, so hard to judge. Mysterious Malteser says some people are just wrong.
Some people are just wrong, are they, Amanda? Okay, so it looks like there's still like a third
Deadhead
so far.
Says, let your freak flag fly.
Exactly. Let the world know I'm different. Let the world know I'm a freak. I'm a freak. I'm a freak. Super freaky. Whoa. Right. Wait there, chat. I'll BRB. I need to get my tools quickly. Oh, actually, what's the results? Oh, lost connection. Of course it has. Ooh. Oh, I have to get the other phone out. You just aren't you without a backwards cap. I can go get a cap and put a cap on. Get an orange wig, be presidential, and that hair just doesn't work with that. Oh, I see. You added that bit afterwards. So 14 short, 7 long. Oh, so it's like it is a third. Yeah. So a third with the long hair, 2/3 with the short hair. Woo. He needs to paint himself orange to be presidential, though. If you're falling off the side of a cliff, someone could potentially grab your long hair to save you.
D4 round says to satisfy all at Steve 8, you could have 2/3 RDs of your haircut.
67% say short. Yeah. I always thought that one day I will go back to short hair. I just don't know when. I feel like I want to give the long hair a proper go.
Till this midlife crisis ends.
It's not a midlife crisis, you cheeky shite.
With long hair walking through a hardware store.
That's me, mate. Oh, it's not me. You got my age wrong, but close, but wrong. I'm actually 36. Right. Wait there. Behave yourselves.
620 says in the summer you will cut it. Julian 620 says will be too hot. DJ Mark 323 says just get a mullet, best of both worlds. Sheridan underscore Cass says I shave my head every year. Photo Freaky says it will make the workouts and van life easier, mate. Fegriat Outdoors 89 says haircut, shave, look fresh, feel fresh, wallet.
Like a mullet. That's basically long hair, isn't it? There's some of you'll cut it. Will be too hot. Just get a mullet. Best of both worlds. What did you vote for, Julie? Because before you said you liked my long hair. Do you still like it, or have you voted short now?
We need to dye it blue before he goes short.
When he's like blue, no chance. 20,000 gifted, maybe.
Julene 620 says I thought this was anonymous. Julene 620 says I voted long. Sheridan underscore Cass says Julie. Mysterious Malteser says it needs French braid pigtails before it's gone.
That's true, to be fair. We'll get Steffi to do it at some point. Right, I'm going to connect this to the Wi-Fi. I'm going to connect the actual stream phone to the Wi-Fi as well, actually. Because just FYI, do you remember when we were doing the work here before and the Wi-Fi was shite and we had problems? They've now got rid of Sky, back on BT. So in theory, we shouldn't have the same problems we had. ETV. Password incorrect. Incorrect. Why is that incorrect? That looks right to me. That looks fine. You're talking about incorrect. That's not incorrect. Password incorrect. Nah, you're having a laugh. Wait, hang on. Oh, I know what's going on here. Do you want me to tell you what I just did, chat?
Julene 620 says Mom changed the Wi-Fi password. Photo Freaky says capital. Mysterious Malteser says Julie's the nice mod. Fegriat Outdoors 89 says his mums give him the wrong password. Leo 1 Rupee says GG.
Hang on a minute.
Photo Freaky says O instead of 0. Joseph Bell 12 says at Sheridan underscore Cass Julie is one of the nicest chatters in here.
I mean, it's debatable.
Says with Sky, I think it depends on which router they give you. Both my mate and mum had issues. Mum had her router replaced in the end. Looking at forums, it seems a common issue. Sheridan underscore Cass says, hey Joseph, you don't have to tell me.
It's today Julie Appreciation Day, is it?
Mysterious Malteser says at Philly Flyers.
Philly. Alright, should we get this out? Let's get all this out. Even though we've kind of lost a bit of light. What's the time?
Julene 620 says, where's my appreciation, Stevie?
I didn't realise it was a Julie Appreciation Day. No one gave me the memo, alright? Actually, let me see how far away the delivery is, because if we get the delivery, I can. No appreciation for the tier 3 sub when he was on his holidays. Wait, what do you mean?
Fricky says wait, Tim Hortons delivers. Miku1387 says it sounds like it should be Julie Appreciation Day every day.
Sounds like it. Now maybe we can make today the Julie Appreciation Day. Who's going to remember?
20 says Vib Mike.
Who's going to remember the 24th of Feb?
Or make him mod.
We'll make February 24th Julie Appreciation Day.
Mysterious Malteser says RJ come back. You're my only simp. Photo Frikio says if it's Julie Day, then why aren't you cleaning your floor? Sheridan_Cass says I like it. Yemzi says I will as it's a day I won't forget. Julene620 says when's Amanda's Appreciation Day?
Oh, that was a few weeks ago. Were you not there, Julie? Don't think Amanda was there either.
Bell 12 says Germany voting day.
Oh wow, that YouTube video is flying.
Says the lies.
It's flying. Check it out. Yesterday's video, it's probably because it was 8 minutes long.
Mysterious Malteser says that was my B-day, clearly that you forgot.
I actually didn't forget, Amanda. I'm pretty sure I actually... Hang on. I just want to confirm before I say anything. But I messaged you on Discord. I'm pretty sure I sent you a WhatsApp as well. I'm sure I did. Yeah, I literally sent you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't give me that. So now we got the drill. What was the main thing that I was like, I can't do that? Oh yeah, I was going to check out this.
Mysterious Malteser says was gambling on your shit memory.
Was gambling on your shit memory? Eh? Oh, was gambling. All right, I see. You were gambling on my shit memory. Got it. Got it. I mean, that's probably worth a gamble, to be honest, because my memory does suck. What was the other thing that I wanted to do? It's really annoying. I just checked the delivery for the Amazon stuff, so I could put the bed in properly.
Says too much McPlan for Stevie.
It originally said it was going to be delivered between 5:30 and 6:30. I just looked now. They've changed it between 7:30 and 8:30. So, annoyingly, it's not going to be here on time because they're pricks. What was the other thing that I couldn't do? There was something else. Oh! Gonna build the frame. What else was there? What else was there? Ah, that was it. That's something I do want to do. Cut the little slots out for the backdrop frame to go in. Yeah, we'll do that. Can you see all right over there, by the way?
Photo Freaky says any sponsors down the pipeline, Stevie?
Well, we got Fogstar Drift. We obviously I spoke to head of marketing at the event, and we're definitely going to have an affiliate link. I just need to spend a bit of time to put together like a package, because it'll be amazing. Like I kind of only want to now do sponsorship with brands that I really do rate. So, and Fogstar is one of the brands I'm a big fan of, because I already bought their battery, one of their batteries and charger from them anyway. I've also used it for the project on when I did the electrics on Steffi's last van. So yeah, we got that. Also spoke to the lady at Renogy.
You should start every YouTube video with Tim Hortons and your face in front of the drive-thru saying, "Sponsor me, please."
No, I don't want to. Like when I get back to the healthy eating, I won't be going there anymore. It's a temporary situation. Is that PH2?
Photo Freaky says he thinks he can go back.
No, I don't think I can go back. I know I can go back.
Photo Freaky says there is no cheering back, young Padron.
Oh, there is. Don't you worry about that, son. Why is this not? Oh, it's kind of... Oh, it is stuck. It just... I guess it's just got a bit of movement.
Imagine the workout gains.
Okay. No, this is we are good.
Photo Freaky says he'll be happy to watch while I eat my pizza.
I'll be happy to watch while I eat my pizza. Well, isn't that good for you, mate? That's wonderful news. What's the next thing? Chat, what's the next thing? Oh yeah, that was it. We're gonna cut the frame. Now we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this blade. And I need the... Let's just take this out. Oh. Oh, of course, it's all the way over there. To be fair, I need to mark it all out first. Oh, huh. Actually, I need to get the beam actually, so I can just see where the plate. Actually, no, not the beam. A plate. Why has chat gone quiet now everyone's realised it's Julie Appreciation Day? I find that quite offensive for our Julie.
Photo Freak You says it's crazy to see on stream even how fast it turns dark.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, isn't it? So I need that, I need the beam. Which beam is it? Oh God. Is it this one? No, so I reckon it's this one. This one looks longer.
Everyone's partying out back, in just not invited. Leo 1 Rupee says Mr. Beam in action.
Mr. Beam? Right there. That's where we want to mark it.
Photo Freak You says, so have you slept on the bed yet, Mr. Stevie?
I haven't, no. So we want to mark it.
Baby Bistwitch says, I have a Julie 620, a Los Angeles Dodgers World Series champion hat for her appreciation here, Stevie.
And she's not even here to accept it. Maybe I should ban her. Oh, she's here. Damn it.
Says, screw you, baby bear.
Oh, you're mugging her off. Fair play. It's really hard to get right.
Julian 620 says baby bear does that on purpose. Julian 620 says it's a new year, baby bear. Julian 620 says relax.
Relax. I got a feeling, Julie, it might be you that needs to relax. That's my feeling. What do you reckon?
Julian 620 says don't defend baby bear.
Isn't baby bear a VIP though?
But much to tease her about baseball. It's all good.
Sounds like it's all good, Julie. So what that tells me, Julie, if it's all good, that tells me you might be being dramatic.
What the hell, Stevie? It's Julie Appreciating Day. Julian 620
True, yeah.
says I was once a VIP.
You were once a VIP.
Dansland says hello, chat, and it's Stevie.
But once a VIP, always a VIP. You know? How's it going, Danslands? Danny boy? Right, let's go for it. How do I cut this? Maybe like this?
20 says it Danslands. Julian 620 says no warning whatsoever.
Sorry, okay, is... It's not long, this is a short one. Quick and easy. Right, is...
To be doing this in the dark. Julian 620 says dark.
We're not doing it for long.
That's what she said.
Right, in theory, should be all done now. That's it. And I say in theory, because we know that it doesn't quite always work out to plan, does it? So, we shall find out. Ah, look at that. In theory is correct. I believe. I think. No, it's actually not correct. It's not quite falling down enough. So it just needs a little bit more. It was in the right places, I just need to make the holes a bit deeper. And that's what she said. Isn't that right?
Leo wondering, he says neighbours are like trying to eat our dinner and the prig.
Sorry mate, I didn't catch that.
Says harmer required. Harrio __O says that's what she said. Mysterious Malteser says what's he cutting now? His hand. Photo Ricky says.
There we go. Sorted. Now, I don't know if you can see, I've put slots
Photo Ricky says watching cut the underside of the band.
because, no,
Mystic _Smiler says what's he cutting now? Nothing, just making a noise.
just little slots in for the screws to go in, like that. And now, is that touching that? Is that?
Photo Ricky says love me daddy Lulu.
Yeah, so.
Mystic _Smiler says evening Stevie.
Evening, Mystic Smiler, hope you're good. There we go. Perfect. Just trying to work out the best way of holding it in place.
Photo Freaky who says touching me, touching you, sweet Caroline.
I might put yeah, I think I'm going to drill into the sides, into that side as well. Yeah.
Julian 620 says bam bam bam.
Bam bam bam. Bam bam bam.
Photo Freaky who says he don't get it.
I don't get it, you're right. Yeah, I get the song, if that's what you were talking about. I know the song. Lost connection. On Julie Appreciation Day, and it lost connection. Okay, thanks. Dear. I'm sorry, Julie. For some reason it's not loading. It's broken. Silence. We're expecting chat to load and everyone's kicking off. Oh no.
Leo 1 rupee says lost connection. Of course it did.
Of course it did, mate. Of course. No, you're not. I am, Judy. But yes, if you're talking about the lyrics of the song, touching me, touching you, but I didn't get the bam, bam, bam. Oh, the bam, bam, bam is supposed to be the da, da, da. Oh, we do does, not bams.
Photo Freaky who says he broke the internet again.
So anyway, the board fits in now with the screws on there. I just got to figure out how we attach the board. I think attaching the board to the back of this.
He says it's just another DVD scam. Julian 620 says I was scolded last time I did play. Photo Freaky who says I fucking love the DVD logo. Best entertainment ever.
The DVD logo, the one that bounces around the screen. Part of me wants to take this off again so I can screw screws in the back of this. To screw in from the back.
Photo Freaky who says is it gonna hit the corner? Yes, 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 no. Mysterious Malteser says bit wonky, is it not?
Bit wonky? No? No, why? It's probably the angle. Oh, I mean the camera is at an angle, so I don't know if it's that.
to the bed frame or Stevie? Leo 1 Rupee says it's bent like Stevie.
Bunts.
Mysterious Malteser says looks wonky AF compared to the bottom framing.
Oh. No, it is like.
Photo Freaky says
When you
it's
say
Malteser.
when you say wonky, do you mean like as in like this?
Mysterious Malteser says get a spirit level on that.
A spirit level won't help us, Amanda, because we're on a hill. But I can, we can check the length of it.
Mysterious Malteser says as in it doesn't fit in enough to be straight.
It's about 4 millimeters out. And it doesn't fit in enough to be straight. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but no, it is close to being straight. Like, if I look in there, okay, what side do you think looks lower?
Not isolation, the van.
Yeah, there will be ins. I'm sitting on it. It's gonna be a lot of insulation.
Leo 1 Rupee says don't see the point of a picture frame at the end of the bed TBH. Photo Freaky says look on stream. Julene 620 says at mice 30 there will be. Mysterious Malteser says someone explain what I...
I'll look on stream. That'll probably make things easier for you.
D4 Round says does the backboard need to be so high? Mysterious Malteser says the side the camera is looking at.
Okay, so the side the camera is looking at. Do you mean it's leaning forward?
Mysterious Malteser says isn't straight in line with the bed framing.
Yes, you mean it's leaning towards me, right? Is that what you mean?
Photo Freaky says yes.
Yeah, right. So that's done intentionally.
Malteser says yes, leaning forward.
Right, got it.
Freaky says it's almost like a death trap.
Yeah, no, yeah. So that's intentional, Amanda. The reason being is because to try and get as much of. Yeah, no, I did. I answered it, but we're in a van, Julie, on a slope, so the level's not going to help. But yeah, you are right. It is leaning forward. That's done intentionally. It's probably going to lean even more. I won't know how far until I've got the installation in. But the reason being is because obviously the van goes like this. So this is going to go like that. Try not to see it as a headboard. It's going to be like an indent in the wall, and when it's all boarded in, it'll look fine. But yeah, the reason being is because I'm trying to get as much of the space for the headroom and footroom as possible. So yeah, because the wall of the van is at that angle, I'll be pushing this against it, so this will also be at that angle. So yeah, you are right that it's not straight, but it is intentional. So, but yeah, hopefully that clears it up for you. But it won't look like this when it's all installed properly. Someone else says, does the backboard need to be so high? So, to be honest with you...
says how about jacking up the other side of the van? It would then look straight for stream. Leo 1 Rupee says at this angle looks like the beam runs downhill too from left to right.
Yeah.
Says, can we go back to Julie's sweet Caroline Redeem?
That's
says I feel unsatisfied.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, it works now. So if someone else wanted to pay the bits that Julie lost. Yeah, Leo, it's just the angle of the camera, mate. Although there is probably a slight slant, but it's not much. But yeah, the camera angle is making it like...
Mysterious Malteser says it can't be replayed cause it was a bleep, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Mysterious Malteser says blurb.
Hey. Oh. So I think the angle makes it look worse, Leo, but technically it is actually higher this side by 3mm. I think the angle makes it look worse. If I turn the angle, it probably... Wait, I don't know what side it... I don't know if that's the right side or not. I've either made it look worse or... Yeah, I've made it look worse, haven't I?
George22 says looks more like 300mm. Leo
So,
1 Rupee says worse, need a level mate.
there you go, Leo. Now does it look like it goes from left to right? I bet it looks like it goes from the other way round. Anyway, I've pruned the point anyway. Nah, it's 3mm out, which I'm happy with, to be honest. I think 3mm considering the circumstances. Who's a jerk? Who are you calling a jerk, Julie? Well, the blood will go to your head. Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, it pretty much is straight, to be honest. We could get a spirit level on it, but like I said, we're on a hill, so it's just not gonna be accurate anyway. Let me find the spirit level and just see, just for the bants. Just for the bants. Yeah, I told you, it's just the camera angle. The irony right now. That would be level. So it's actually saying that it's the opposite to what you said it should be, which just shows how inaccurate that is. So yeah, unfortunately, the spirit level in the van, Julie, doesn't help us in this, which is annoying, but it is what it is. So yeah, that was way off. So I haven't figured out how I'm going to actually attach this.
Photo Freaky says if I hold a protractor over it, it's 89%.
Because I also don't... So I want the angle. I know we were just saying about that angle. I kind of want that angle because I want the extra room. But I don't actually want a gap down here. Because obviously a gap down here can just mean that things can fall down there. So I will need to figure out a way to cover that up. Because we don't... I mean, I could use... No, I don't really want to use foam. Oh, what I could do actually is I could probably shove down some of the insulation stuff. I don't know if it's thick enough. Is it thick enough? Maybe? That's still a little bit too thin, really.
Photo Freaky says, does the headboard be that long?
Does the headboard be that long? What do you mean, bro? D4 round, actually. You asked a question. I kept meaning to answer it. I mean, half height would be sufficient. Yeah, that's actually what I was going to say earlier, is D4 round actually asked about what, like, it being that high. In theory, it probably doesn't need to. And obviously if I reduce the height, it would mean I could have better insulation up here. Where's the exclamation mark where?
Photo Freaky says, and you could use your saw.
Yeah. I don't know where the
Mysterious Malteser says it's only a few cm. Is it not to have it straighter so there's no gap?
It's only a few cm, is it not to have it straighter so there's no gap? So unfortunately, I need to remove that Nightbot one. Yeah, unfortunately, Amanda, it's like, honestly, it's a few cm is massive for the extra space you'll get from it. And it'll be the difference between being comfortable.
Things without using a laser level.
Yeah, it is rough.
Photo Freaky says that's what she said.
So I don't mind it like being at an angle, because it's only annoying for you because you're seeing the outside. All of that's going to be hidden because you're going to have the wall, you're going to have the panels on each side. So the level of it, you will not notice. And if anything, it might actually look kind of cool with the LEDs and kind of showing like it glowing down. So yeah, I do want the space because I do want to be comfortable in my bed. And it is very tight in terms of fitting in it. But yeah, someone D4 round said it, and obviously Photo has now said it. I probably could reduce.
The headboard when you have the wall of the van next to it.
I don't know if you're trolling, Photo. You're trolling, aren't you? Yeah, you are. It's not a headboard. People are calling it a headboard. It is not. I would like to confirm it is not a headboard.
Photo Freaky says, so what is it? A tombstone?
It can be whatever you want to call it. Oh, well, I don't know where I put the tape measure. Damn it. Okay, so.
One rupee says it's a picture frame.
Yeah, let's go with a picture frame.
An indent in the wall.
Yeah, he's got it. Goofball got it. To be honest, most people probably know what it is, but yeah, it is. It's just literally an indent at the wall because the wall's up here, and then so the wall will come up to there. I don't know if you can see actually, and then yeah, it's just a nice indent in the wall to give the extra headroom and foot room. This is going on both sides. But yeah, I want all this space, but I just need to. I did think about foam, but I kind of don't want to put the foam on the bed because I don't want to have to cut the foam because then it's not waterproof. See, the other thing is this is the 25mm, isn't it?
George22 says on TikTok they have so awesome 3D tiles for wall coverings.
Yeah, there's loads of cool finishes.
So we can see how big you actually is compared to it.
You have to check the VOD photo. We already done that. So the other thing is that I could potentially do what Amanda said, and then that would fit. You don't have to apologise, mate. I was just letting you know the VOD's there. Because you asked the question, I was answering it for you. Helping you out, mate. Helping you out. Right, let me just get the knife and then I'll read what you said, Amanda. Ah! Yeah, I know, it probably is, to be fair. I'll show you a closer look as well. Give you a closer look. Just want to cut a bit of this off. Just literally a square. Small little square so we can Have you missed it, Julie? Stuck. Yeah, so.
Photo Freaky says a Julian620. I'm glad I have ads. Photo Freaky says if we cut a hole in the side of the van, his feet can stick out and we can tickle his toes from the outside. We can make a tourist attraction out of it.
I mean, I could potentially, yeah. I mean, I might go with that. And that gap there, maybe put insulation this side of it. Oh, this hurts my neck. Alright, let's read what she put. Okay, hear me out. If you moved that behind the bracket and it went right to the top of where it is now, or close to it, you have even more space, do you not? If you
Mysterious
moved...
Malteser says so where the insulation is now.
Okay, so where the insulation is now, if you move that behind the bracket.
Photo Freaky says ain't the frame bolted to it. George22 says would Celotex cause condensation so close to the outer skin. Photo Freaky says behind it.
Would Celotex cause condensation so close to the outer skin? Don't think so. Would it? Oh, you're talking about... Oh, I see what you're saying on that bit. No, I don't think so. No. Like, not if it's, like, sealed up. I might probably...
Mysterious Malteser says
Fitted
literally
layer
where
that
the
first.
insulation is. Have the box starting in the gaps behind your bed framing.
Literally where the insulation is, have the box starting in the gaps behind. I still don't know what you mean.
Photo Freaky says I'm actually with Malteser on this one. Just cut the head frame for the bolts so it slides in all the way behind it. Mysterious Malteser says move the insulation down as far as it goes where you had it.
Oh, I've just realised there's something else pushing it. Oh no, it's fine. Cut the head frame for the bolts so it slides all the way.
Mysterious Malteser says lower.
No, it is. Yeah, it's probably because you can't see. That's what I was doing, photo, literally just then. That's literally what I just cut. So yeah, it does slide down as low as it can go. I'll bring you closer so you can see. I think that's why I was getting confused, because I think what you're saying is what I've already done. Or what photo said, I'm pretty sure, is what I've already done. Hang on. Let's show you. Well, what photo was saying is what I've already done. So as you can see, it already goes. It goes down, and if I lift up just to show you, you can see the slots I've slotted in, so it slides down perfectly over the. Oh. So it slides down perfectly like that. And as you can see, oh, I'm getting stuck on the wires. I hate having this wire. As you can see, it goes right up against there. And I want this to be pushed back as much as it possibly can. Obviously, when the insulation's in, it's going to be difficult. No, this is my first time doing this. Just learning on the job. It's now on it, but now behind it. It's not on it, but behind it. Yeah, so, right, I see what you're, right, so you're saying cut this off, and then you move this forward, and then I'll lose more space. But not behind it. It's now on it, not behind it.
Photo Freaky says no wedge it behind the bed frame.
What? Here? It's wedged behind the bed frame. I'm so confused. Like it's wedged behind. Or you mean this bit? Is there anyone else who understands what they're saying, so I can figure out? Because I don't understand what they're trying to say. It is wedged behind the frame. I've worked on passive houses which are airtight but without airflow and temp control. They had condensation inside their houses. Oh, really? Interesting. So you reckon if I have insulation squashed in there,
Says I think he means the wood you have sat on the bed frame should be behind.
the wood sat on the bed frame should be behind? Well, this, it won't fit. It can't fit. Like, there's literally only... But either way, if that's what you meant, if I'm doing that, then there's going to be even less room for the insulation. And I need some sort of insulation there. I can't just have just the wood. I do need insulation too.
Julian620 says, thank God chat is here.
Well, I mean, technically chat caused the chaos in the first place. Because that won't work. I mean, it's always good hearing all the different ideas, but in this case, I think the problem, what's difficult as well, is obviously, I know that I'm putting insulation here, and chat might not know that because obviously the idea's in my head. So it probably happens quite a lot where it's hard for chat to actually know what I'm doing. So chat will come up with a good idea, but obviously it doesn't work because it contradicts what I'm doing further down the line. So I've just got to listen to chat, take in the information, and then obviously know if it's something I can do or not. But Photo Fricchio reckons to wedge it behind the bed frame, but you haven't said anything for a while, so are you now thinking that's not possible?
Could you not have a metal joining plate on the side there at Steve?
Oh yeah, I can. I can put a metal joining plate. There's things like that. That's not an issue.
Says I MS get you on Twitch. Photo Fricchio says how I mean it.
You missed me on Twitch. With a paint picture, right. Hopefully I can view it in dank chat. Wait, so you're talking about putting extra wood on?
D4 round says if you did the joining plate, you could cut the board off that overhangs and then slide the board forward slightly.
So you're talking about putting extra wood down there? If you did the joining plate, you could cut the board off that overhangs and then slide the board forward slightly. I don't want to slide that forward though.
Says no less wood, the front smaller.
Alright, oh, I think I know what you're saying. So are you saying cut up there and out so then this slots down further down? That's what you're saying.
Photo Fricchio says yes.
Right. I get you now.
Photo Fricchio says with the isolation behind it.
With the isolation. I mean...
Photo Fricchio says insulation. Excuse my brain farts.
I mean, yeah, that's one way of giving it the stability. But also, it can just work in its current form. Because what I can do is I can actually just screw this onto there and then it's solid. So I can just put a screw in there. That'll do the job. Yeah.
Top Doggy 07 says half joint that timber and cut that ply off the back so it brings it away from the van panel to give you room for installation and plyboard. Top Doggy 07 says evening Stevie.
Evening, Top Doggy.
Photo Freaky says it
Well,
will give you more room and stability, but of course it's your van.
Yeah, well obviously, that if you're saying more room,
says it's only an idea.
Yeah, I don't think it'll give me more room because having it that way, having it like that is no different to it moving down. It's still going to be the same amount of room. Like, it's still going to be the same distance back. So there's not going to be any benefit for room. And as for stability, in theory, yes, it gives more stability going down. But if I screw this on here and it's stable against the van, then it doesn't really give me any advantage of stability, because it will be just as stable doing it this other way. Do you know what I mean? So it's not saying you're always wrong. It just, the amount of work to try, and I'd have to remove this off and try and get this right. And if I go wrong, it caused me a massive headache. So I don't think it's worth the risks. You could also put 90-degree joining plate brackets on the bottom. So you screw the board into the bed frame at the bottom too. Screw the board. Well, yeah, the board I don't want. I think what people aren't realizing is I don't want this board to be in against this. I want it to be like that. Obviously within reason, depending on the insulation that goes behind it, but I want it to be pushed over as much as possible. And all this really is going to be hidden. What I'm actually, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put, I might put a layer of ply, like a finished layer of ply. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to stable it there. So anyway, yeah, these ideas are good, but it doesn't, there's no advantage to these ideas right now compared to what I plan to do. Pocket and screw on the vertical bit. You mean these bits? You mean pocket jig on that? Oh, I get it, Top Dog. I get it. Hello, Steffi. Yeah, I was going to do that, Soul Smoke. That was the plan. What's like fastening it in a kitchen cupboard door? But yeah, Top Dog. Yeah, I did think I recognised the name but I didn't recognise the name at the same time. Where is that insulation? I've lost it. What took 45 minutes? Julie Appreciation Day?
Julian 620 says who is trolling who?
Who is trolling who? Don't know, you tell me, Julie. You're a member of the chat.
Stephanomad says I got ads, but hello lovely.
Oh, Steffi's got ads. Thanks for the ad revenue, Steffi Nomad. I've been scammed by Amazon. They've changed the time again. What?
D4 Round says just sent you an image to show an example of the bracket type you could use. Julian 620 says sub tier 3 to help grow Stevie's PP. Ricky says about time you get scammed back from Julie's sweet Caroline.
Sent an image to show an example of the bracket type you could use. Yeah, I've already thought I could use the 90-degree ones. I could use the 90-degree one or a flat one. But like I said, the main stability is going to come from the top anyway. So all of this is like the detail of this is kind of quite how do I say it, like less important. Steffi rage quit from the ads. Steffi? Hello? Hello, she's there.
Doing great, thanks.
Right.
Stefanomad says I'm here, haha. Photo Freaky says there's something relaxing about watching this wood. Photo Freaky says it's so woody.
Top quality woods content here. I'm just thinking.
Stefanomad says, what are you up to, or is it best not to ask?
No. Well, like I did these bits yesterday, so this is like solid now. This is like super stable. So this doesn't move at all. This I've glued in some rivets. So I've got some rivets. So as you know, Steffi, when you screw into wood, you can't really take the screws in and out all the time. So I've glued some rivets in, so I can put the plate on. Where's the plate? Well, I haven't got a plate to hand, so I can't show you. Oh yeah, well one of these anyway. One of these metal plates is going here. It's going to be nut and bolted into this, and then there's going to be some bolts that go down into these rivets. So I can basically bolt it up, and I can bolt it and unbolt it as many times as I want. So the bed will be like easy to remove. So I can just keep removing the bed. So I've done that on all of them. Rivet River, yeah, that's the one. So yeah, because this, because I've used the bracket upside down, intentional. So I've got the extra room. Yeah, top engineer, and this is. Oh yeah, I actually do have a plate here. So yeah, it goes on like that, and it'll hold it down. Well, you say that, Harry, but like jokes aside, in a van, because it's not like a house. Like I think sometimes people forget that it's not a house. If this was a house, you could put it in like this and it'll be fine. But in a van, like the vibration, you see how it can come out like that. You see how easy it comes out. The vibrations of a van going up hills and bumps and stuff. You go up a bump, that comes out, and then your whole bed could fall apart. So it's not like a house. You do need to think about the extra bumps and vibrations and stuff of the van. So yeah, there'll be a plate on there that holds it down. And that's going to hold that in there. Yes, we've got the rivets in there for each of the beams. But yeah, they haven't arrived yet. They're supposed to arrive hours ago, but they still haven't arrived. Also, what's going on with the connection? Being really annoying. You guys are looking at the wood, aren't you? You still here, Steffi? No, you are. Good. Oh, I can't hold it. There you go. But yeah, that's basically it. So it's good to go. I tested it earlier. Where's the phone? There it is. And it seemed to work really well. Like you can see, there's literally no movement on that at all. Now this isn't screwed down yet though. Yeah, so that's that. Oh, wait, what do I owe workout-wise? Can someone do exclamation mark workout? So I've got to do some editing tonight. Workout, 10 press-ups. Okay. I think we only hit the bit goal today, wasn't it? So it's the bits that go up. 10 press-ups. Can you see out there? Yeah, you can just about see. I'll do that now. Get the press-ups done. Oh. Do I need to move the light?
Photo Freaky who says light.
Otherwise everyone will be like, scammer. Oh, I forgot I went when Mike couldn't hear me.
__O says the neighbours are calling the police as we speak. Julene 620 says, can I spin the wheel? Mysterious Malteser says it's Stefanomad miss you. Hope you're doing it. Bailey cuddles from us all.
God, that's the easiest workout I've had for a long time. Thank you for going easy on me today, chat. Day 48 is Stevie trying to push the world away. Can't believe we've done 48 in a row. It's definitely the most I've ever done. Or is it? Yeah, it must be.
Photo Freaky says, oh Steffi. Mysterious Malteser says, how do we reset again? Photo Freaky says, you weren't here for this. Stefanomad says, thank you at Mysterious Malteser. I'll give him a huge cuddle from you all. Photo Freaky says, but Stevie, short or long hair at Stefanomad?
Oh yeah, you weren't here for the poll. Long or short hair.
Tricky53 says, everyone in a
you can answer it
today, lol.
You can answer it truthfully. Hello Tricky, hope you're good. Oh, thank you, Amanda.
Stefanomad says short.
Oh, by the way, Amanda, you don't actually need to do press-ups. So
Photo Freaky Steffi has spoken.
Yeah, so what it is, I've done them all short. So RS is for sit-ups.
Photo Freaky says
so it's exclamation mark R for reset, then P for press-ups. So I've tried to make it really quick and easy. I think I did put it in the mod bit, but yeah, exclamation mark RP, and then that will reset. No, just literally just RP. Because with Nightbot, it doesn't like spaces.
Mysterious Malteser says FML.
Thank you, Amanda. Oh dear. I know you do. I know you do.
620 says Nightbot is a jerk.
Yeah, people don't like Nightbot. Right, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna raid out now. I've got to get my editing done now. I was supposed to finish at 6, but I'm bad. So yeah, we're going to raid our good friends, Mr. Pole. He's an absolute legend. Nice geezer, Ebenezer, lemon squeezer. So yeah, if you're a sub, use the sub one. If you're not a sub, use the other Stevie raid. She said short. To be honest, I kind of knew the answer. Wait, did she actually answer it? Oh, she didn't answer it.
Have a good one.
But I think she prefers the short. Thank you, Goofball, Yemzy, Commander Coda, Top Doggy, Photo Frikio, DJ Mark, Julie, Amanda, Steffi, Tricky. Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't see it. I did and said short. Oh yeah, you did, yeah. You did. All right, goodbye, everyone.
620 says bye.
Can we get one more raider?
Don't trust me.
The trust is a little bit rocky. Is he driving? He might be. Baby Bears, see you later, mate.
Baby Bears Twitch says have a great evening, Stevie.
Right, let's go raid. Let's go. All right.